But of course, everything break. Okay, there we go. Well, that
Oh,
was
it's
weird.
just me. Huh?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. And we're back with Tales of Teluria. And gosh darn it, there's already things happening. No, guys.
Yeah, this feels right. We should do
Oh, there
this.
we
We
go.
should do this
This
fun
feels
Yeah,
thing.
I
wrong.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
This nonsense.
Let's get it going. Don't forget.
Okay. Okay.
We got to fund
It's
that
time for-
lumberjack calendar that everyone's asking you for.
Oh no.
Yeah, the second DM calendar.
The DM count.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's all just Rev though.
It's all Rev.
Yeah, I'll tell him to send me 12
Strategically
photos, and then
placed
you'll
DM
think
screen.
I'm choosing from the 12, but it's all just him.
No, thank you. I will send you 3.
Guys, I just realized we're actually live.
We are live.
This is Rev's self-starting thing. This time he did say something. But
I did announce it.
We did.
The first one was a surprise. The original going live.
I'm confused because I turned off alerts, but I'm hearing the alerts.
Oh well.
Here, Arg. Give me one
Just hear
second.
them and enjoy them.
No, I don't want to hear them.
Bask in them.
Okay. Okay. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. I'm a professional, I swear. But we're back with our wonderful Pathfinder 2 game. You all need to stop. I appreciate you all. You all need to
They
stop.
don't though. Nah, they're good. Keep going.
Praise
Raise
the
the
well
number
done, Pat.
higher.
You can't stop David from pooping out bits. What's wrong with you?
Yep.
I know, I've seen the truth. Oh man. But yeah. We missed you all. Good to be back at the table with this wonderful crew. We're gonna just of course do our quick rounds. I'm gonna roll a dice this time and see which one of you starts. Because
Ooh,
I've been starting
cool.
at the beginning, I've started at the end. We'll start
To
somewhere in the
Ma-
middle.
To Nikki right in the middle, yeah. Then
And
way
we
to
just
go.
lost.
Oh no.
Did we lose?
Again.
Dirty's having technical
Dirty.
issues with our program. So he might pop in and out. We're gonna start with our wonderful So Very Twisted.
Hello. You're starting with me. Hello, I am So Very Twisted. We are playing some Pathfinder 2e, and I am playing the wonderful Lorne, the forlorn fox man who'd rather help people than hurt people, but he seems to be much better at hurting them.
Yeah, how many ones did we get on medicine checks last time?
Oh, it was bad.
In a row, or
It
all
was
the
3.
evenings?
It was 3 total for the medicine checks, but not in
It
a
was
row.
fantastic.
I've never seen that many crit fails, actually. Like, I've never seen that many from a single person, that is.
Man, with friends like this to relive all of your wins. Man.
The good thing is if we're like that
It's a highlight.
for L's, just imagine what we're going to be like for W's, Twisted.
Yeah.
When you find the
Like,
rolls in
I
that
could-
20 on a heal check, it'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe one day we'll let you actually touch us again.
Yeah.
We're going to watch you try to heal yourself first, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But-
I'll just wait till
Only
you're
one of us
asleep.
was smart enough to decline it. Sorry, go ahead.
But moving from the failed medic to Fuzka.
Oh, hello. I'm here talking shit, and then I'm next. I'm sorry. Twisted, I love you. You're amazing. Hello, I'm Foos. We're here playing Pathfinder, as you said. I'm playing Cavalli. She's an air kineticist and a gnome who picked up a friend named Gachi, the caterpillar, on the way over, and apparently he's important. So I think we're gonna figure that out sometime today, and I'm excited for it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Gotcha was always important. You knew that
Gachi's
from the
always
beginning.
important. That's very true.
We all knew.
On the fly.
It's called Foos was left alone for too long, and she befriended a caterpillar.
We love it. And we got
Oh,
Grim
the
Quests.
Gachi emotes! Sorry.
Mhm.
Hi, I'm Grimquest. I play Rimmon. the sad boy. It seems didn't plan him to be the sad boy, but life happens. You see people be murdered in front of you enough times, and you become a little sad. So here we be.
We lost your brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not to go to your
yeah.
brother, but he's running away again.
Yeah.
I feel like that should be like an in-universe curse that like loop just like phasing in and out for some reason.
Oh my god.
Someday.
Magic.
He's back. We go quick.
Back, hurry,
We
go.
have the dirty rollers.
Hi, it's me.
Quick!
Andy, Dirty, or Andrew, whatever you want to call me. I don't care. I'm playing
Dirty
Lou.
Andrew.
The dirt. I don't know about that one. The combinations don't work so well. But yeah, I'm playing Lube, the Goblin Alchemist, brother to a Rimmon here. Rimmon Lube combo is pretty nice. So you can combine those two. I try not to kill everybody, but things happen. And our fox friend keeps showing us the way is truly murder.
Murder.
It happens. It happens.
It happens.
And then lastly, we got Nikki Nerds Out.
Hi, I'm Nikki. I play Meg. She's a she's supposed to be a rogue, but really she's just pretty normal, pretty chill, pretty terrified most of the time. Very, very, very just regular farm girl. It's maybe a little in over her head at this moment. But
That farm
yeah,
girl is far too efficient with that rope and rock.
that is. It's actually terrifying. I think she's deeply afraid of herself, to be honest, at this point. But yeah, anyways, yeah, just I guess you'll get to know her if you remember her name.
If you see her and you
Oh, God.
Oh man. But yeah, my wonderful players. And of course, I'm Rev, the GM for the night and a variety streamer during the week. But we'll jump on into this wonderful story you're all here for. And I will say thank you all for the bits and the subs and the gifted subs. I do appreciate it. Thank you. But
Take it all.
But we pick up after our party of adventurers entered into this chimera dungeon, chasing after cultists or bandits. A little bit
Brigands.
unsure exactly which category they fell into. Two of our party members chose to take on the guise of cultists, giving us our new catchphrase, hello, fellow cultists. They entered, killed some people, befriended an ogre, murdered some more people. It's a bit of chaos, and then I won't talk about how they murdered my favorite NPC, and then they eventually rescued
Oh no.
all of the prisoners. In doing so, there was some back alley medicine that wasn't. There was very much back alley medicine, for a reason, and
Lives up to its name.
it lived up to its name for sure. And so now the party doesn't quite trust maybe one of their fellow members. But overall, everyone is thankful for their rescue. And eventually, at the end, a little old lady by the name of Inthura approached the party, gave them thanks, and gave thanks to a little caterpillar that sat on Cavalli's shoulder named Gachi, saying thank you for gathering them up and making it so that they can come rescue us all. But we pick up in this dungeon as everyone's kind of getting their bearings. You've been in here, everyone's been rescued for probably about 30 minutes to an hour. People are feeling a little more settled, people are feeling a little bit ready to go. So I hand it over to you, adventurers. What would you guys like to do? Would you like to keep exploring here or start the trip home? Anything you want to discuss with each other?
I think
So we're only
Cavalli's gonna
doing a
ask
short
the old
rest.
lady. sorry, go ahead.
How does rest
No, no.
work in Pathfinder 2 again?
Oh yeah.
Much
The
like real
rests-
life, you lay down and close your eyes.
So the only healing you're gonna get is from medicine checks, which take 10 minutes on each person, or a full long rest of sleeping 8 hours.
Okay.
For spellcasters, there's a few things they can do to get focus spell stuff back, but I don't think any of you have that. Our lovely spellcasting list party.
Yeah. Interesting.
I'm getting a vision of many long rests in our future.
Because they don't trust the 10 minutes of Lorn time.
Oh my god.
Well, so can I guess we didn't do any like table talk outside of this at all. So I don't know what
We're
anyone
doing
else
it
is
live.
thinking. But like just to recap what we kind of know so far is that like the group that we came in here after, turns out they were bad guys because they did traffic human
People.
beings, people, things. They're not very good. So murdering them all wasn't that bad. Terrifying and traumatic for sure. But then also upstairs, I do recall a man wearing a goat head disappear up there, and he knocked down the ladder. So clearly there's like another level to this complex. I guess that's an option. Um, and also there is still a lot of chimera kind of symbology and totems around. So, I mean, it seemed like only half the people here that we murdered were wearing a chimera necklace, which to me suggests that maybe there was 2 operations going on, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, that's just sort of kind of giving a picture of like, what we know so far. Um, as far as I guess things go for Meg, just surviving was probably an accomplishment. um, although we didn't Inthura say that she's glad we're here, and then pointed at Gachi?
Yeah, she
Said
thanked
thank
you all and thanked Gotchi
Mhm.
especially.
Okay.
She's
Yeah.
just thanking you all for
Cavalli was
coming and rescuing them.
definitely gonna go bother her. Just be- like after everyone's like rescued, like she'll just make note of it, and then later on just kind of come back with Gachi like off her shoulder and in her hands.
So wait, I'm sorry. You said you knew him?
Yes, I have a unique ability to be able to talk to creatures, and
Oh,
I called for aid.
what's he sound like?
Oh, he's so young. He barely has a voice at this point.
Oh,
But I think
Is he
he'll
nice?
grow up to be strong and beautiful.
oh. Okay, he's nice, right? He's not rude.
Oof,
because
very sweet.
okay, good. You have to mind your manners, especially around elders. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Cool. Is his name Gachi? Because I named him Gachi, but is his name Gachi?
Oh, he likes the name. He does
Oh.
very much like the name Gotchi.
Good. What's your favorite animal to talk to?
I generally prefer. That is a good question. I like to talk to robins.
Oh, isn't it hard to catch them?
That's why they make such interesting conversationalists when you do find one.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks.
She like puts
Thank-
Gachi back on her
Thank
shoulder.
you. And take good care of him. He did so much.
I will. He team mascot.
It's like slightly confused, but walks away and starts like whispering to Gachi.
How come you don't talk to
I think when you turn around, Meg's just standing right next to you.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry.
You-
I have this for you, and then she's gonna hand you the paper with the weird symbol writing on it that she found in the desk. Here.
Oh,
Um,
uh, thanks.
are you done talking to Inthura? Because I need to talk to her as well.
Yeah, you could talk to. Could you? She just takes a step back. I don't know. Hey, maybe announce your presence next time.
I
For
did
reasons.
a lot.
Oh, well. Okay, I'm sorry. It's ours free. If you want to talk to her, I'll just stare at this symbol.
Hi. Um,
Oh, hello, Megan. It's good to see you. How are you feeling?
um, I'm okay. Well, I've got this weird thing on my arm, and I think Megan will show her the weird thing on her arm that she's had since episode 1, and it's episode 5.
Fair. And at this point, a lot of the swelling has um, lightened. There's still like the redness and slight soreness, and of course now that arm's burned and bitten. Um,
Jesus.
oh, um, there's a few a little bit more to it this time. She looks at, she's like, oh, oh my goodness, are you all right? What happened to you? Did they
Um,
torture you?
well, it's mostly like Lorne and Rimmon tried to help, but underneath all of that is a weird bird bite of some kind, I think. And I don't know. Um, I'm
Here,
a little worried.
come sit down. Um, and she takes you over to one of the tables, and she has you put your arm out so she can look at it a little closer. And she's going to attempt a medicine check
Hmm.
to try to identify things.
If you get a one, I swear.
I'm gonna die.
um,
And be like, it's fine.
it's fine. It's
Pokes
okay.
it, pokes it again.
Can't
Just
get worse.
Um, but yeah, she's examining your arm, feeling around. She gets a little closer look at the where you initially show where you got the initial wound. Um, and she's examining it for a few minutes before she kind of sits up a little bit more straight and looks over to you. It looks like you were hit with some sort of dart. Um, there may have been some poison in it. Um, if we can get back to my carriage, I might have some ointments that might prevent any further issues. Has it caused you any other problems? Have you felt fatigued? I can tell that
It-
it was swelled a bit.
honestly, it's hard to tell because I've been I sort of put it inside a rock snake's mouth and that bit it, and then also it got lit on fire, and then also it got stepped on, and then also Lauren tried to heal it, and so it hasn't felt great, and I haven't felt great, but also I have been in a big fight, so it's really hard to tell. I might just be hungry.
Oh, all right. Well, like I said, we get back to the carts. I will take some of my kits and apply some things. I have maybe a thing you can drink to prevent, if it is a poison, prevent it from setting into too much, negate some of the negative effects.
And there, I have two questions. Um, well, the first one is, am I gonna die from poison?
Oh no, no, darling, no.
Okay, good. And then the second one is, do you remember when I first got to the caravan and we had a crate of I helped you move a crate of items and then it broke and then all the stuff spilled on the ground?
Yes, yes, darling. I told you, don't worry about it. These things happen. It's okay.
Okay, but where did you get the rock that was in there, the one that looked like it was brown and shiny, kind of
Oh,
like
the cat's eye gem?
yeah.
That was a finding I got from one of the crusaders who came back from the demon wars nearly a decade ago.
Oh, okay. Do you know their name?
Sorry, I missed that one, Nikki. What was it?
Sorry. Do you know their name?
Oh, that's I think it was Daneth of the Third Brigade. He was stationed in Ironwood at the time.
Third Brigade. Okay, done. I'm not gonna be able to read that later, but got it.
That's what the VODs are for.
Make will go. Okay, yeah, that sounds great. Okay, yeah. I'll talk
Are
to you
you
later, Thura.
okay?
Okay, thank you for
All
your
right,
help.
take.
Okay, bye. And then she's gonna back away, and walk away like that.
She kind of looks at you curiously as you walk away, but she goes back to. She finds a drink and starts sipping on it a little bit.
Cavalli's gonna look over what Megan handed to her. I don't imagine any of this looks familiar or that anything that she can identify, right? Other than the possible.
Do you have knowledge? Do you have arcana?
I do.
Okay, then please roll me an arcana.
Shocked. Okay. Didn't think I had it. Very much surprised me. That was a garbage roll though. So
You
there
look
you
it
go.
over, you flip it up, you read it sideways, and it's just nonsense to you. Just weird symbols, strange shapes.
Cool. The whole
Nothing you've
time you're
seen
having
before.
that conversation, she's just in the background. All right. I don't know. Maybe it'll hit me later. Maybe after some blunt force trauma, it'll be clearer. Just kind of pocket it away, or put it in her backpack, I guess.
Manual memory reclamation. That's a good bonk on the head. But we really should get this mobile feast going as soon as possible.
I think you're right. Are we good to go? Is everyone good to go?
And I think
Yep.
she'll kind of look at Rimmon and just
Is Clank good to go?
He's gonna be as good as he's gonna get right now. I've harvested a lot of the stuff from him, and currently looks at Gargar, who has like new knee pads and some elbow pads and a new little chest plate, and just like, all right, that's about. And you see like Clank just harvested, just like pillaged from him. Yeah, so she's mostly got most of the parts of Clank right now. Gaga, can you carry the rest of Clank for a while?
Okay, I can. Yeah.
But not this part. This is the important part. And he'll grab out the little blue orb in the chest, and he'll grab it and hold it and close. He's like, "Is this fine? We're good. Yeah, I'm fine. What about you, brother?"
I'm okay. We're still back in the room.
Yeah,
I
you're
missed
still
some
in the
things.
large room where you pulled all the prisoners out.
He'll say he's fine as he's walking around collecting the other caltrops that were still on the floor. Something I meant to do last session but forgot to mention.
Right, then you have a full set of caltrops. Full
Excellent.
bag of caltrops.
Excellent.
And also,
there's a happy child somewhere.
he's right. Lauren, give me a perception check.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, Twisted. Let's go.
First roll for the night.
Hey!
Let's set the tone. All right, a 14 is
Performance?
not bad.
So you've
Oh,
been
that's
Well,
performance. Yeah.
watching over everyone and everything, and kind of keeping an eye on the room, especially probably keeping an eye on that hole where the people fled out of.
No,
Uh,
it's no
and
good.
through the bloodbath painting of the back wall, um, you see a line of runes kind of glowing through the blood in the center.
Poor Lord.
Is is there any survivors, rescuees that cannot move on their own?
Everyone seems to be able to be on their feet, and they might be a little slow, but they're all capable of traveling.
All right. I'm gonna put my hand on Enther's shoulder and ask her to begin guiding all of the civilians through the hallways to the south. Um, take the first right, and then just keep turning south until you get out. And then as I approach this line of runes, I'm just nonchalantly, call out to the others. Everyone, could I have your attention over here for just a moment?
Lou will
Fuzzy
sit.
warrior.
Lou will turn around and sit cross-legged to watch you.
Megan's already beside you.
So I'm walking toward the these runes that are beginning to glow. I'm hoping to get all of the innocent, like, squishy people moving that way while the party moves this way toward danger and get the I'll be drawing my sword as I approach the ruins. What a sword's going to do to ruins, I don't know, but can I make an occult occultism check on it as I point it out to my friends who are way better at that sort of stuff than I am?
Can I
Sure.
help with that, or else also do the occultist
If you have
check?
a cult, you can.
I don't know if any of us have a cult.
I think.
As you guys are
Women
doing
could.
this, I'll like lean over to Lube and be like, "Hey, I've seen that stuff before, but they really want to look at it, so."
I don't know.
Yeah, Lou's also good at it. I think we could both help out, but yeah, let's just see if they get it.
It's good to know.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle.
Well,
We can coach them.
Yeah, you two, Megan and Lauren, kind of approach, and this wall, like I said, is completely painted in blood from Cavalli's air blasts. But you notice, well, the center line of runes is glowing. You kind of notice that there's two other lines that kind of go out in a V from it that aren't, and you can kind of just barely see like the indents of the runes on the wall through the blood. And there's this main altar where the person died, and the hole goes to the ceiling. You actually spot these two smaller altars on either side. The one on the right has some goat pictograms on it, and the one on the left has some lions. And you see some sort of potential connection to those altars with these two other lines. You're not sure exactly what it's meaning, but you do feel that the human sacrifice on the center altar caused this line to start glowing.
you think on the goat one we have to sacrifice grass in order to make it glow? But also, I don't know. I didn't think this was real, and neither did a lot of the cultists we talked to. A lot of them weren't really into it, but now I'm not so sure if the whole cult part was just for style and brand.
Well, the guy wearing, the goat head who going up the stairs, he whatever Kool-Aid they had, he was all for it. So maybe there's something to this.
Rimmon, I think they used one too many coats of paint here. You can barely see the lines.
Well, I don't know if it's too many coats of paint or just a lot of abstract painting by Cavalli a little earlier, though.
Cavalli's full just.
But my worry is like, are we trying to activate this? Are we trying to to stop it from glowing? I kind of voted stopping the glowing.
I'm with the little one this time.
I'm with the murdery one. I mean nothing.
Can the brothers check it out and see if they have any further insight into the if making the other ones glow is probably good news or bad news?
Oh, it's bad, 100%, right?
Yeah, it's
Like,
definitely bad.
right?
I think it's bad. I don't know, man.
Oh
It feels very bad.
Amazing.
Wait, what are we talking about? Why are we talking about this?
Guys, we're looking at it. Just trying to get some more insight.
I think it's maybe a question of how bad, though. That might be the question, right? Because if it's just sort of like a little chimera comes back, and then now you've got a chimera in the wood that's kind of like a rabid wolf, that's not a big deal. But if it's like a chimera is back, and it's, historically speaking, wreak havoc on this land for like a century or whatever, that's pretty bad. Um, Lauren, where does our responsibility as adventurers land in a case like this? I'm new to this job.
Our mission here was to save these people. Our responsibilities to them first. But if we had anything to do with setting this in motion, I look at you.
Look at who? Cavalli, me, man.
Cavalli.
I imagine,
Sorry.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, sorry. At the table, I would have turned to
Yeah.
yes. If we've had anything to do with setting these things in motion, Cavalli, we perhaps should stop it if we can.
I'm pretty sure I stopped what was possibly happening. I mean, if not, this really sucks. But anyway, the other thing I wanted to look at, she's gonna bring out the tome again. Does anything on that match any of the glowing like runes? Is there any similarity between those two?
There's like very vague similarities, as in just like some similar shapes, but it's you
Right.
don't have a feeling that they're directly linked.
Gotcha. Okay, so she'll just have that moment, look it up, and then just okay, never mind.
Wait, do you not know what that says? I thought you would know what that says.
I'm not sure why you thought I would know what it says.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know what it says. Is what I mean. I'm sorry. That sounded mean, but I'm dumber than you think. I think I don't know what it means.
I'm
Does
sorry.
anybody? And she'll just kind of hold it out to the team and just see if it means anything
I
to
can-
anyone else.
I can take a look at it if you want.
Hands it to you.
Yeah, Grim, go ahead and roll me a Arcana if you have it trained.
Let's go. Let's go. Heck yeah.
21. You're
Heck
kind of
yeah.
studying a little bit, and you've seen like similar symbols on that large orb that you are carrying, and you
no.
know it. You relate it to arcane magic, and you're kind of studying a little bit more, and you realize this is a spell scroll that contains a singular spell to be used.
Oh, yeah, I know what this is right here. It's a spell scroll. If anybody is a understanding of the arcane scripture. Looks at Cavalli, then looks away for a moment. Then you can use this to cast a spell.
Oh, which is, can you cast spells?
No, that's why it's like probably you're gonna be the best one to have this.
Looks over the rest of the group.
Ah, jeez.
It says Ikti non farno si sarse. Okay, so just repeat after that, and you got it.
Icti non farto. Peace on pay.
Yep.
All right. Well, nothing happened, so I imagine I'm not the one for this. Do you want to hold it?
Technically, anyone can use it once you figured it out.
I told you, words are stupid.
I will tell you that it is the spell Acid Arrow.
Oh.
Oh. Hey, Megan.
Don't drop that.
She doesn't drop nothing. She's just I'm gonna put this on the ground, and you will find this.
Okay. Megan will turn away as Irvin puts it on the ground. Then when he's done, she'll turn around and go, "Oh wow, look at this!" And then she'll pick it up.
It's very confusing. I feel like no one can just hand each other something without things going cockeyed.
Explain it later.
Okay.
Rev, I do have a question though. So you're saying these channels, right, are the one is being filled up. Now, the way they're looking, does it look like all of these channels can be filled at this location? Like the way the placement is of all the different symbology and like the ordained spot? Like if there's enough blood put into this, would they all fill up? Or is it that this specific one has been filled up already and there's two more somewhere else?
So what you're seeing is it looks like the dragon altar has been satisfied. You see that the two ones that aren't glowing, they each end over one ends over the goat and one ends over the lion.
Yeah.
And so you feeling that you could do sacrifices of the requirement. You know from previously that one requires plant matter, one requires game. And there's two altars there that sit by the end of the runes.
So I know we need to do the thing to bring the people back, but like, is anybody else just kind of curious about what would happen?
Nothing good.
Are you sure?
Yeah. What? Okay, for on the bestest possible level, what is the best thing that could happen? You get a pet chimera, I guess.
Oh,
You say you seem to be burying the lead on that one. You mean we get a pet chimera? We guess.
Lube is instantly imagining himself riding around on a chimera.
Yeah, right
Just
now, Rimmon is
throwing
imagining like the
stuff off
never-ending
of it.
story.
Amazing.
I don't know. They just seem like not great people. I don't know if we should indulge.
I feel like this feels like, if you walk out of a room and you leave a candle unattended, and it might just burn everything down if we just leave this here like this.
Or it burns out.
That
So do we just destroy the altars?
Megan will take out like a little I don't have anything sharp.
I hand you a dagger.
Thank you. Oh no, I have my spear. I have the spear. No, I'm not gonna use that. I'll use your dagger. And she'll try and scratch one of those symbols off the wall.
You can keep it.
One of the glowing symbols.
One of the glowing ones, he starts scraping at stone. There's that metal on stone scraping sound echoing through the chamber. And you scrape at it for a few minutes, kind of digging away a little bit, eroding at some of the stone around the symbol. Though the symbol itself, even though like you carve a gash through it in the end, the symbol itself is still glowing
little small
It's good.
side note. While she's making that sound, that knife on stone sound, uh, Lube kind of finds a little beat there, and he's hitting something metal like to the beat, and he seems kind of lost in it.
Cavalli just starts jamming next to you. It's just into it.
Herman covers his ears. God, I hate when he does this.
She's gonna hate me later then.
Okay. Meg will turn around and be like, I don't think that's working. It's still glowing. And I think her eyes will travel up to look at where the trapdoor was that the guy went up and through.
And you can see like there's light coming down. And actually taking a moment to look up, you realize that goes outside.
Has that been open the whole time? Ah! Did we just send people outside?
I have an idea. I have a good idea. I think it'll work perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Megan, you're country thick. So I saw what you did to Cavalli.
She
So
is.
what if we have Lorne turn into his fox again, tie a rope around him, and you huck him up the hole?
Look at Lauren.
You look up the hole. It's probably about 80 feet. You don't think you're gonna toss Lauren that high.
Okay.
Do I not remember someone? Maybe this is a different campaign, but didn't someone grab a grappling hook instead of a useful item?
No, I took a hammer.
wanted to get a grappling hook.
Oh,
I
damn
couldn't
it.
afford it yet. I was like, I was 1 gold off of a grappling hook. That was what I wanted. Yes.
All right, so I was slightly misremembering. I got you.
The grappling hook
Well,
or the grappling gun.
I don't think I could throw a fox that far. I only threw Cavalli like 15 feet.
well, the scaffold is still around.
Mostly collapsed when Gara came and smashed the guy on the altar.
Okay, so let's start putting it back together.
Ribbon, this is your
But
call.
also, but also, I mean,
Huh?
could we get Gargar to throw you up there? She could probably throw you a mile.
Or we could just go through the front door. I don't know. It also
Oh,
goes
okay.
outside.
Yeah. If anyone falls, I can catch him. It'll be fine. We can just practice until nothing happens.
Wait. Cavalli, you can kind of float, right?
I mean, I can float. I can't like.
No, not
Get up
fly,
there.
but say if
Yeah.
you were to be thrown very high and you missed your mark, you could land safely.
I can land anyone safely, is what I'm saying. If anyone else falls, I can catch them too. So if Lauren gets, just doesn't go high enough and falls straight back down, he'll be fine. I'll just catch him.
A two-part plan.
Meg's
Ribbon,
approaching Lauren with some rope, I guess.
Ribbon,
This seems
can
like it's the way
rebuild.
it's going.
And in the meantime, Gargar can throw someone up with rope, and we can try to make something. One way or the other, something will work.
Yeah, we can work on both at the same time. See which one works first.
All right.
But-
Just someone give me another rope.
Lou will give you the rope.
So I take your rope, put it over my shoulder, and as my head bows, as my form shrinks down into a tiny fox with big ears, and I look up at Gargar and
This place.
cringe.
She throws you too hard.
I'm worried she's gonna like slam you into the roof instead of the hole.
Yeah, her aim's gonna be off.
I like that Lady Mistella just supplied you with a hero point for the
Yeah,
situation.
just in case.
Thank you, ladies, so much.
Amazing.
All right.
That
So
that brings me to 1.
Oh,
You can prevent death.
that's actually
Where'd all the
less
rest of
obvious.
them go from last time?
Oh my gosh.
They went away.
So Gargar comes over, picks up the cute little fox, kind of stomps over to under the altar, kind of pushing more of the broken scaffolding around. Uh, looks up, and then
I'm thinking javelin. Javelin. Be a javelin. Be a javelin. Be a javelin.
I am rolling an athletics check for Gargar.
Okay, yeah.
So
80
you all.
feet, guys.
Hmm?
It's
80
feet.
feet.
He's like 6 ounces. It should be fine.
As he's being thrown, all Rimmer thinks is,
Oh,
what if
such
they're like
faith.
up there waiting for him?
Little fox through the hole. Look with a rope on it.
They just bonk him back down.
The most grand game of whack-a-mole.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Lauren, you go shooting up, wind through all of your fur, your ears flapping back. You're going up. Just roll me a quick perception as you're flying.
Oh, sure.
The hatch is closed.
Okay. You shoot up and you go flying out into the air a little bit. You see some trees around you. You see the setting sun in the distance. And you kind of start flipping through the air. You got this rope dangling. And I need you to make me a acrobatics check
Let's go. Also, just to
to see if
keep
you
in mind-
land on the ground or if you fall back down the well. 19? Okay. You fly up, you kind of get yourself into a bit of a motion to kind of carry yourself a little bit further, and you slam into the dirt. You do take 8 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Okay.
And slowly picking up your little fox form, looking around, you see a 2 tents up here, and you're in the forest again. A little well behind you, essentially, and it takes you a moment to register. Your nose picks it up first. You smell smoke, and then you realize that the tents are on fire. The inside of them are on fire.
Okay. I I'm not sure, but I think that taking eight points of damage would cause me to revert to my humanoid form.
Pathfinder, when you do shape changing things, you keep your hit points.
What?
You
That's
don't take the
crazy.
You don't take the creature's hit points, so you can die
Damn.
as a fox.
Okay, cool. Well, luckily I still had 3 temporary hit points, so
that would have been the funniest visual. Like a fox gets rocketed out of a hole in the ground and then lands and then just turns into a bigger human fox.
Ow.
so I will transform so that I have hands to tie the rope off, and I'll give it the 3 tugs as previously discussed, as this means it's time to come, and then I will move toward the tents to see if there's anything that can be salvaged, because I suspect that they may be trying to burn their trail.
What? So you all see the rope kind of tug a few times from up there, and then, but Lauren, you rush over to the tents. They've clearly had some time. You can tell one of the tents was mostly a few sleeping spots and a table. They're all completely burning. The insides of the flaps are starting to burn and burn out. You check over to the other tent, and it looked more like you could say a commander's room. There's a larger table that's currently on fire. You can kind of tell at this point there's papers slowly shriveling and turning to ash on it.
Is there any water around?
There is not.
Dirt, sand.
Yeah, you start
Yeah.
kicking. Give me
Like a dog.
Give me a craft check.
All right.
Even better with the fox ears.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Crafting?
Yeah, crafting.
Not athletics.
Are you sure?
I feel like moving dirt, I would make an argument for athletics.
I'll accept it. Sure.
Okay.
To craft a hole, man.
Oh, good.
You start being able to put the fire out on the table. That it's going to take a lot, especially from just one person up here working. But you are starting to dwindle at least some of the flames in this tent.
Oh gods, please let them send Cavalli first.
Probably sitting crisscross applesauce like, gotcha, this is a crazy day. What do you think, huh? No rush.
You just see like Megan making her way up the rope.
Ribbon. Was that the tug job symbol? There's 3 poles.
I
on
don't
the
know.
rope.
I don't know, but I think Megan and Lawrence got it. I don't climb ropes, and I'll just be like, someone's got to help escort these people out.
All right.
can stay
Whoever
out
is, if you're climbing, you do need me to make me an athletics check.
Do I roll it or do I take assurance?
You do have a cushion down here if you fail. So.
All right. Cool.
You're going.
Perfect.
You go probably the first like 20 feet. You're feeling good, Megan.
She's got it.
You're starting to get up there, and you're like, oh man, I haven't climbed this high of a rope. Your hands start to hurt. Your arm starts to go sore. You find yourself
Things are
starting
slowing
to
down.
yeah, very much slowing down. You kind of eventually hit a
She
point
doesn't make it.
where you're kind of just like holding on for dear life in the middle. Like you're about 20 feet up.
You can do it. I got it. You can do it.
You feel
Okay,
that slow, like
okay.
slight slip on the rope, the burn across your hands.
Cavalli is in a stance that is one that I used to mimic when I played basketball. When you're boxing out, it's just like ass out, deep squat, and as you come down, she's gonna do her air cushion.
Yay.
Catch you. Yeah.
See, everything's fine.
You're falling, Megan, and then suddenly a burst of wind around you, and you kind of feel yourself lightly fall and hit the ground.
Excuse you.
Excuse you?
Thanks, Cavalli.
You're welcome. Do you want to try that again, or
Oh,
I feel like I should go last, right? Because if you're gonna fall again, and I'm not here, I should go last. I think.
You got this.
Okay, I guess
I
I'll
will
try
roll
immediately
deception.
again.
Assuredly, you can do better this time.
Yeah.
Assuredly.
I will tell you for an 80-foot climb, the DC is 20.
Oh, okay. All right.
Assuredly, you will need to roll.
I got this.
Yeah.
Because we're definitely heroes, right?
I
We can
mean,
be heroes.
keep going. I'll catch you every
All right. Okay. Okay, but I'm gonna use a hero point. I'm gonna get a second
God.
wind.
Mhm.
Oh, come on. All right.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
she's almost at the top. Oh, she's slowing down again.
I got it.
Okay, guys,
Got
I
it.
got it for sure.
Don't
I got it.
panic.
I really got it. I feel
Use
like I'm
the
like
stick.
How is the stick gonna help her now?
It saved Rimmon.
Oh yeah, the stick. Oh yeah, the stick with the hook on it. Can I
Make
hook?
me a good argument.
Can I hook? Can I like hook the edge?
Yeah.
If I'm up high enough? Can I
Oh,
hook
shoot,
it?
she
and
hit
then-
19. She was
No.
real close.
Yeah, she's really close. Okay.
Stick with the hook.
Oh,
Very good stick.
I will let you make
The legend. of the
another
stick.
athletics. It's not the same DC. To try to hook the stick.
Come on, Megan. Come on,
stick
Megan.
of saving. Stick of saving.
Come on,
Stick of
Megan.
saving.
Stick of saving.
Yes!
Ah!
Legend continues.
The stick of saving. We need the stick of saving in chat. Let's go.
Mhm.
Oh, it's so good.
Reach up. You're using that double leverage. Get your feet under, and you slowly get that last bit of wind. Push, pull, grab. Oh, and you pull yourself up to a one tent like burning inferno, and the other tent still kind of ablaze, but like not quite as much. And you see Lauren there just shoveling dirt at the tent as you kind of pull yourself and fall over the side of the well.
Why she always
You
forget
said
she
I
has
was
a-
crazy for bolting that hook on there.
It's so useful. I can't believe we've never used that before. Everyone should have a stick.
I was gonna say, can you make a stick for everyone?
It's just
Yeah, I can find some.
you could add this to the shop.
Oh, all right. Should we get these people out of here? Because I'm not doing that. That is just, she almost died twice.
Hey, why go
not.
up a
I was
hole when there's
here.
a perfectly good door?
Got it, guys.
All right,
Everything's on
everybody.
fire up here. We're fine.
I mean, also, Megan, could you just pull him up, right? If you could just hold on, I'll tie your foot to it. You'll be fine. You just head on up.
Oh no, Lou, if you want to go, you go, brother.
Perfectly okay
Yeah.
down here. Helping.
Moral support. He altered
She
hole.
takes a second to look at the two goblins and be like, "It's gonna be up to these two to escort the rest of the captives out."
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, all right. I'm coming. Can you pull me up if you don't mind? I don't even want to. If you don't, Hello, Megan.
Just shouting up.
Yeah, it should be easy. She's just soaked in sweat at this point. She's just drenched. Adrenaline pumping.
Megan, come bring yourself out on this fire.
Just hold on for a second.
Also, get Kamali up here quickly.
Okay.
We're trying.
No one's trying. She's just sitting at the bottom of the rope waiting.
Go.
Frozen. She's frozen with like paralysis of like not knowing what command to do first. Okay. She's gonna start walking towards Lauren while pulling Cavalli up. That's
Did you make yourself a little foot loop?
Get those farm girl legs going. Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
like
It's a
Kamali,
deep.
that was
It's
her
a
intention.
deep lunge. It's a deep lunge. That's what she's built for it.
Don't worry, Rimmon, she's all lower body.
So she's all, she doesn't skip leg day, she skips arm day.
So they didn't
Well,
even
one of her
have like
arms
a
almost burnt
horse
off.
at the farm, did they?
No,
It was just her.
just Megan.
Yes, they
He
had a
didn't have
horse
an
at the farm.
ox to
Its
till
name
the
was
land.
Megan.
Oh,
Just Megan in the field.
Megan, give me one more athletics.
Oh God.
With advantage,
what?
right? Because she's
If I
country
fall,
thick.
it's
Okay. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Cavalli's not a heavy individual. And you just start marching your way, pulling the rope. And Cavalli, you're slowly, again, this nice little elevator lift up, enjoying the view. As you're going up, though, because you got this nice slow rise up, time to take in the interior, you see claw marks all throughout this inside of this well, like something climbed down and climbed out. Old, like there's even moss growing in some parts of them, but you can tell that a large creature has used this passage multiple times, long time ago.
She's just gonna like echo down. You don't think it's a real good thing that we didn't do that ritual thing? Just saying. It's just swaying on the rope as it goes up.
Also, roll me a perception.
Oh, not my specialty. Okay, hold on. See, oh shh. This day.
As you're going up, though, you spot a loose stone, and you realize that it can easily just slide out, and like it's been slid out multiple times in the past and put back in the past.
Megan, hold on. Megan, hold on. Megan, hold on. She's gonna reach for the stone and hope that she doesn't go past it.
She can't hear anything over her own breathing.
Yeah. You quickly pull it out, and inside you see a ruby and a like long twisted stick with a metal handle at the bottom. Like it's just like a foot.
Like a wand almost?
Like a wand almost.
Okay.
Okay, that's not what my mind thought. That's way smarter.
What? Okay, I don't.
I was thinking
like,
she got a Cavalli-sized stick of saving.
The problem is, yeah, that genuinely she's gonna go and be like, "Hey, remember how I asked for a stick of saving thing? I got one. Don't worry about it." I genuinely think just because of how distracted she can be, because she found a stick and they just talked about a stick of saving for her, that she's not gonna grab the ruby in time. She's going up. She's gonna grab the wand. And
Perfect.
Wow! It just continues going up.
Love it.
It's like a little climbing claw.
That's very good.
As she's holding it, it just I mean, whatever time she has while she's hanging here. Does it feel like fragile? Does it like I don't know what she can feel
Given a
about
better
it?
look, you realize it's made out of this very nice dark wood. It seems sturdy. The metal band at the bottom is completely untarnished, a beautiful silver. And you see the faintest of those very similar runes that were on the scroll in the walls that you've seen recently. And you like give it a little feel, and it's sturdy, it's strong. It's not going to just snap. It would take something to snap it. It wouldn't be easily just broken.
Oh, well, good. Okay, cool. She'll just kind of tuck that under her arm and hold on and wait to be pulled all the way up. Oh shoot. I'll tell them at the top. That's fine.
I feel like you don't even try and pull yourself out of the well. You just let me like.
Yeah, full on. Absolutely. She's just like, good job.
Cavalli's gonna come out of this hole like one of those blocks of ice coming out of the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. just flops out like a fish. But what she does is just so I found this stick and I realized there was like a shiny red thing down there. Probably maybe should have grabbed that too. But there was like a brick that was. Is everything on fire? What's happening?
Yeah, you just see like both Meg and Lauren throwing dirt on fire at this point.
Oh, she's gonna like walk over to Megan and be like, here's a stick. She's gonna start trying to suppress some of the fire.
Okay, Megan will take that too, I guess. I feel like I'm just becoming the bag of holding, guys. Everyone keeps handing me stuff.
We do keep handing things to you. You were like, here you go.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. Here, have this cool.
That's
have
for
this stick. Have this stick. Have this other stick.
Did Lauren see Cavalli hand off the stick?
I think Lauren's very focused.
Yeah, I
Oh.
imagine he's busy. But who knows?
Yeah.
So the three of you taking the time, you especially Cavalli with the air ability to put out flames, you eventually do stop the fire from like spreading to the surrounding brush and trees, and eventually get in there to just smoldering ruins. There's a chest that looks like it's still, the contents of it might still be okay. None of the papers survived, because you can tell, Lauren, that this was burning quite a bit before you got launched up here.
Certainly. Well, yeah. Use a stick to pry open the chest if the outside still looks like it's hot and smoldering.
Yeah, you like go to lift it and just some part of it crumbles, and you do get it open, and you see some extra clothing in there. You if you dig through it a little bit, you could find another coin purse. You unfold some clothing that's wrapped around something. You pull out a short sword made out of this dark steel, which, Lauren, you actually recognize as a cold iron. It's a cold iron short sword. You can even tell that it was probably made during the war, because a lot of cold iron was very effective against the fiends. And so this is probably an old soldier's sword. Flipping through, you actually do end up finding what you do believe was an old uniform of a soldier.
Do I recognize the kingdom that they served?
It was Actron. It was this kingdom. It's got the red and gold. It's clearly worn, seen a lot.
Hmm.
You can tell that they probably were a sergeant based on some of the symbols.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stash that stuff for the moment, and continue looking. Obviously, this is a personal chest,
But it was in the
and
command tent.
in the command tent. So try to see if it has a false bottom or anything. Just tip it up on its side and give it a good
Go ahead.
shake and kick and
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception.
no.
It's like either it's great or it's really not. There's not really, it feels like there's not an in between.
Like Twisted Snow.
Yeah, you kind of rummage through it. Parts of it kind of are breaking as you go, but other than like the clothing, multiple sets of clothing, travel clothing, and then the uniform and this sword, the short sword in here, um, you um, don't find anything else. You don't find a secret compartment.
I have two questions about kind of Megan's knowledge because I'm assuming that she saw Lauren um, open this. Um, one, can you tell what brigade someone belongs to by their uniform?
Not usually,
Okay. And
unless it was like a unique special group.
okay. And then two, cold iron is what Acteron used in the war? Like, is this a
Yeah, so as Lauren knows, it's a special material that kind of bypasses some of the strengths in defenses of a lot of extraplanar creatures, and so it was in high demand during the war, the Demon Wars, because they were fighting a lot of fiends, and so these blades were commonly sent and made for the war effort by most countries that were involved.
so they were sort of like the standard issue?
Yeah, for a good while.
Okay,
It's
got it.
still like not everyone was able to get them because it's still a difficult material to craft with. But
Got it.
if you were on the front lines, you for sure probably had one.
Oh, okay, got it. But it wouldn't be like a training or anything like that. But you would know of them.
You would know of them, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Um, so I'm just gonna replace the short sword on my character sheet with the, or just add cold iron to tag to it. And I'll keep the uniform, but we'll set the other clothing aside for the. I keep wanting to call them refugees, but they're not really refugees. The liberated, recently liberated. Um, as I continue to search around the camp, looking for anything that may have survived a fire, like a scroll tube, or metal
Yeah.
items, or anything.
Um, you look around, and as you continue to look around, you don't feel that this was like, you feel that downstairs inside was where more people were, generally speaking. So there's a lot more things that the whoever was up here and the other people who escaped up here during the fight did a good enough job gathering up what they could quickly travel with and felt was necessary, and then burned everything else. Um, so you kind of keep looking around, and you find like the edges of paper, but there's nothing to make out from it. You find like there's the pikes that were used to put the tents into the ground, stuff, but you don't find much.
I'm starting to
of
get
those.
worried now, that nobody else has climbed out of the well. Um,
The rope is fully up here.
but yeah.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't thrown back down.
um, are the others coming?
No.
No, they didn't want to.
So they just live here now.
Oh no, I think they're just gonna go back out the way we came and lead everyone out that way. Because I mean, we can't bring everyone up the hole in the ground ceiling. Depending on where you're looking. No, they're just walking out.
Okay. Well, uh, unless we have other business here, perhaps we should meet with them. Although, do you see any signs of a trail leading away from this place?
Well, that's
In a
actually what I was so super doing right now?
Yeah, while he was looking at everything, Cavalli was going to see if there were any tracks from Goatman that she could possibly read. But I imagine it's going to be a mess.
Yeah,
But,
go ahead and give me
fine.
that survival check.
Good. I'm not good at those. Oh, I am good at those. I'm all right at those. Okay, here we go. Stop talking. Hey!
Hey!
23.
Holy
Nice.
hell.
So yeah, you're looking around the well and the campsite, and you do find one trail that heads southwards, which you do believe would eventually lead back to where you guys originally entered. And then you also see a trail that kind of veers westwards towards the mountains.
I think he maybe went towards the mountains and Lauren, take a look at this.
Just gonna like point towards the trails that she found and just kind of show him where they go.
Can you
Wait.
can you tell how many escaped to the west?
I don't think can I tell how many escaped to the
You
west?
look, there's multiple boot prints going both
Yeah.
directions in the ground.
Okay.
2. I don't know. I actually have no idea. I know at least one. At least one is what I can say. But I imagine we probably shouldn't. I don't know.
I'm just watching this cat attack his ears. That was amazing. Okay. But she'll.
I don't know if we should follow them, right? Like, shouldn't we like ensure everybody's safe, or should we hope they can make it to wherever they're gonna go and then follow them?
Yes, we should return the people to the caravan and then
Yeah.
go after the evil people. But first, let us regroup with our party so we can make a decision as a group.
Yeah, sounds good. Oh, by the way, Megan, thank you for carrying me up the hole in the ground. I appreciate it.
Did I hear you say something about a shiny red thing?
Oh yeah, there was a glowing like stone, like not glowing. It was just shiny, like a gem, on the way up.
How far down?
You would say it was about 25 feet down.
It's like 65 feet down. It is really far. It's gonna take the whole team to get it again.
That would be the room we were in.
I think it was a little more than that, but no, I mean, well, okay, maybe. All right, well, how about this? If we're done here, maybe we should just go back down and we can grab it on the way down. Yeah?
Oh,
Because then we could just meet up with them anyway, so we don't have to like run around and meet them.
okay. I'll lower you down.
Okay, and then I'll catch everyone else.
Okay.
All right, brother. Do you have like any of your potions ready? Because like this is the moment for the sales pitch. This is the crowd we've been waiting for to get this business off the ground. Like, talk about an adoring audience. Really, they owe us their lives, one could say.
I don't have a lot left. It wasn't.
Do we have murky water in bottles?
We could. So Abby runs over to see what's left at the bar.
There's some alcohol still left that you didn't take.
There's gonna be, well, I'll say, Ruben, brother, keep them busy. It says in like a stage whisper that's clearly audible across the room, I guess. So he's got a wisdom of 8, so do with that what you will. He's you hear this clattering of bottles and things behind the bar, and he comes out with, I don't know, like 4 bottles of different colored liquids. They're all different shades of like brown, light brown, dark brown,
Doo-doo brown.
no doo-doo, but none of them exactly match. They're all different colored. He just pops up from behind with these 4 bottles. Ribbon, I have 4. Is that enough?
All right, I think it's whatever we want to sell. So are you making the sales pitch, or am I doing it this time?
But if you want to try it, you can try it. I was curious to see what you would do to sell some of these.
All right. Temporary refugees.
Huh? What?
Yes, I can see the confusion upon your face. You've been through quite a terrible ordeal, one could say. I am that one. My name is Ribbon. This is my brother, Lube. I know what you're thinking. Handsome fellows, how did they get to look this good? Wonder no longer, because you all look terrible. But if you want to look like us, come, try the Lube and Go concoction of loveliness. When you get back to your loved ones, possibly, you will look wonderful upon your return.
Rimmon, get me a deception.
Hey, they'll think they look wonderful. They'll be drunk. Deception.
This sounds like a Vaseline laxative.
most
Very good.
most of them all just completely tune you get the two of you out as they keep walking towards the exit.
May I point you all to my associate, Gargar?
Does this change into an intimidation?
Quick, keep going. You gotta sell it. Really sell it.
You're right. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. You really saved your life. That's fine. Everybody this way. Let's go. What is it?
One
right? Left?
individual does walk up to you with this kind of mossy green hair, short individual. Your first at glance thought halfling, but you realize their eyes are a bit wider and larger than you'd expect from a halfling. Their proportions are a little off. They have these kind of bright purple eyes, and he kind of approaches you in kind of tattered clothes. He was not from the caravan, but he does kind of approach the two of you and look you both over. And it's like, how much?
He looks like really tattered compared to the rest of them.
He looks like he was in there longer than the rest of them. Yeah.
Oh no! No, you're okay. You don't need this. You look wonderful as is. But those people over there, the ones that were rude to Gargar, they'd have to pay.
Oh. Oh, I thought you were selling alcohol.
Hi, my name's Ribbon. What's your name? Oh, do you want to get drunk? Oh God, you've been through so much. If you want to get drunk, you have at it, friend, and I'll grab one of the bottles and give it to him. Drink up, buddy.
I'm Demid. Nice. Thank you for saving us. I guess. Demid.
Oh, Demid. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Demid. I like you, Demid. Hey, are you looking for work?
Not right now. No, I'm just trying to hopefully get out of here.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go this way. Oh shit, they're coming down the hole.
Did you say his name is Dammit?
You just see like Megan like screaming and falling, and then just poof in air. Just like...
You were supposed to go after me. I mean, it's fine. Also, I heard someone's name down there is Dammit. Go say hi. I'm gonna get this gem before I come and get down. It's fine. You guys good?
Kivali, would Megan be falling down this like the steps of air cushions like Miss Marvel?
Absolutely not. It only catches her at the end.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a free fall until the
Ouch.
end.
That's
Oof.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Just hoping.
Oh, but Cavalli will use the rope to grab the ruby on the way down, and then wait for Lauren to catch him.
Good.
I just untie the rope, drop it down, and walk to the entrance.
She's just
Probably
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
I don't think he's
I'm
coming.
here. That was the plan. What do you mean? I'm ready.
just shouting upwards.
It's like 50 yards. It's like right there.
Just walking from the back door to the front.
You're missing out on a free roller coaster ride that guarantees your safety. I feel like you're missing out.
I had an awesome ride earlier. It was like getting launched out of a cannon.
That's true. That's true.
I'm good with falling for today if we can help it.
Oh man.
Dammit, how do you feel? Do you feel younger? Looks over at Rimmon.
This seems like pretty low grade alcohol, but I appreciate it. And he looks at you for a moment, Lube, and kind of looks over, sees all your markings and your symbols on your skin. He kind of steps over and like grabs one of your arms and starts looking at them.
Hey,
Whoa,
hey, hey!
whoa.
Hands off the merchandise.
You gotta give him a gear for that.
A gear?
Scrapyard rules.
I will have to
Yeah.
figure out what a gear is and give it to him. But these are beautiful. This is gorgeous. Do you do this yourself?
I do.
You're almost
Well,
perfect.
this is awkward for me. And I'm just gonna walk away.
Oh no,
from the
you keep
situation.
watching.
Aw, he called you beautiful. I'm still ready.
This is fire, and this is glass, and it's just like triangular scribbles of a tattoo.
Rimmon from behind him.
Yes. Oh, it's all quite wonderful. I think if we all do actually make it out of this alive, I think you're perfect. You should go on being perfect.
Okay, I'm pretty good. I'm feeling all right. Where are you from, Demon? How'd you get here?
I just generally live my life in the woods, and they just stumbled upon me, unfortunately, and took me. It was just in the middle of the night. Next thing I knew, I woke up in one of those pits.
Can Luke tell what Demet is?
The best association you are getting is he's a me.
He's a me.
Because
The
the only
goblin.
person, any similarities he's got to is Cavalli.
Oh.
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 Really screw the pooch on that description, huh?
My friend is. He's kind of like you. It's a me.
Me?
Come on.
What?
Yeah, a me. Just like you.
He looks very confused for a long moment, and then his eyes do glance over, seeing Cavalli over there, still being like.
Cavalli's in like full horse stance, just like squatted, ready to get catch.
She's trying to get country thick like the other one.
My thighs are on fire,
Um,
but it'll all be worth it.
Oh, that's quite good to know. It's rare that I see another me around.
Yes. Well, we have two me's, and there's two see, there's two me's. There's two of us. He points at himself and Rimmon. There's one of her, and there's one of the other guy. We need to find another one, like the what's her name? We need to find another one like that, and we need another cat dog person. We can have two of each. It's like a collection.
Yes.
Yeah. This
The
is
rest of them
this.
aren't as perfect as you, though. Keep
Oh.
being perfect.
God damn.
I don't know how to
Walk
take
towards
it.
the crowd.
I don't know. It's gone from sus to like, ooh, I kind of, what is happening? What
Yeah.
Lube is clueless. He has no idea how to take this. You just think someone likes his tattoos a lot.
Let's get out of here. I'd rather not spend too much more time here. Thank you for the alcohol.
Potion. Yeah, you're welcome. Murky
How,
water.
Cavalli, how long do you stand there waiting for Lauren?
Genuinely, if, and when people start walking, I think that's what she's going to be like. All right, well, at this point, my thighs are killing me. If you land, it's not my fault. We'll make you feel. Oh, he's the healer. We will draw hearts on your bandages. I'll see you around. We'll turn to me.
Before we leave,
Debatable.
can Meg take one last look at the wall and see if it's still glowing as brightly as it was, or is it fading?
The central one is still glowing. It has become a little more faint. So it is. Feels like whatever's
not
happening is
faded.
slowly dwindling.
Where have you got me?
Hey, hi.
Hawkeye!
Hey, yo.
Welcome in, Hawkeye and Raiders. Welcome to Tales of Teluria with this wonderful cast.
Welcome to more fantasy.
Hello.
Hello.
I guess actually, never mind. He was playing Chained Echoes. It's not Fantasy Friday. That's a different day. But welcome.
Yes. Yeah, thank you for the raid. Hope your stream went well. We are leaving this dungeon finally.
We are saving people.
Very much
Listen,
quotations.
I don't
saving
appreciate the quotations there, all right? They're having a great time. We gave them booze. Our goblins tried to sell them some good materials and things. It's totally great.
It's okay, Rimmon. We'll get there sooner or later.
I guess really briefly
That's
then.
fine. It's
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no. I mean, that was it.
Oh, okay. I just want to sketch some of the symbols too that I see.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe just like yeah. I'll sketch some of the symbols.
Okay, give me a craft check.
It's actually kind of good at this. Or she's just okay.
If you feel you do a decent job where no people are leaving, you're just trying to quickly jot them down. You feel good about you that you've stored this for later. But you all slowly make your way out of this dungeon without too much trouble, passing by the multitude of dead bodies along the way. You go through the central room where the goblin got killed and the caster got killed. And there's a bunch of the crates there with some of the people's belongings, and so some of the people start grabbing what's theirs, and then continue the journey back out, eventually going up the long set of steps to pop back out into the surface. You all step out. Lauren, you get back to the original site, and you don't see the structure anymore. And you're standing there probably for a good 5 or so minutes before suddenly just appearing out of like a few bushes, first of the survivors start stumbling out into the clearing.
Yeah, I call them over, and if anyone looks like they can use any of the clothing that we found, I'll start passing those things out.
You can tell some of them have added a few clothing since you last saw them, because they did get to go through the room with their stuff in it. But some people gladly take the couple extra layers because the sun is setting, so it is
Um,
going to start getting a little chilly.
Megan will give Inthera back her purple scarf and necklace she found. Um,
Oh, thank you, darling. She kind of wraps it around her to become a little more snug and takes the necklace and nods and puts it on.
You're welcome. Megan will conveniently forget to give back her ever burning candle, though. It's
Is-
entirely unconscious. Yeah.
Fair,
Mhm.
fair. Entirely unconscious. But she thanks you and she's like, "Will you help me, dear?" And she kind of holds out her arm.
Yeah. Actually, I have this really great stick. If you want, and I'll see if she wants to use the stick. Otherwise, if she can use my arm, I'll use. Yeah.
She takes both the stick in one hand and your arm in the other.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Excellent.
Um, and Stick of Saving is back. Cavalli, you were the one who led everyone here. Are you going to lead everyone back?
She is, but she's going to do a terrible job because she's going to introduce herself to every single person and shake all of their hands. And hello, I'm Cavalli. It's very nice to meet you. It's very. I hope you had a good. I mean, you probably didn't have a good time. It was a bad time, but we're going to have good times now. And she's just like doing her best to introduce herself to every single person here while also leading, which means there's probably a few wrong turns, but she will get everyone.
I'm
where
Cavalli. I
they
hope
need
your
to
time
be.
in the pit was pleasant.
Yeah. How would you
How
rate
would
your
you
time
rate
at the
your
pit on a
saving
scale
take?
of? But yeah, she's doing that, and at some point, she's just gonna grab Megan's free hand and put the ruby in it and be like, "That was the thing I found," and then just walks away.
I'm gonna continue this where Megan just carries all the stuff. Cool, excellent, very cool. Here we go.
Yeah.
I gotta do some serious inventory management.
Do you ever just force a player to be the quartermaster?
Yeah. And then it's gonna be like Megan's in comfort all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
that's good.
god. But yeah, otherwise she's casually leading people back
Mhm.
the way she found us.
Boob's gonna walk up beside Megan on the way up and just kind of drop 3 bottles on the ground, like those are for you, and just keep walking.
Okay, fix them up. Found this.
You have 3 bottles of murky water.
I found this. I am gonna have to actually do inventory management and find out what I'm
Keep track of this now.
I do. Okay. Excellent. Good. An encumbered, thick rogue. This is very good. Who doesn't know how to use thieves' tools?
Yes.
Oh,
Perfect.
Don't forget to add a dagger.
Oh yeah, the dagger. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I forgot I got that as well. Thanks.
the one actual useful item for her.
Mhm. Hey, I think that Lube gave her a lockpick or
Mhm.
yeah, thieves' tools, one of the two.
I do have thieves' tools. Yeah.
I mean,
Thanks,
I
Steve.
think Lube put it on the ground for Megan to find on her own and acquire it.
Mhm. Yes, that and a pan flute.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Megan.
Megan, the well-known flautist, was given a pan flute.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my
Where's Lorne like in the line of people?
I would be bringing up the rear especially if we're traveling in the dark, keeping an eye out behind us.
Rimmon would like to. Well, I'm with Gargar, so I'm most likely near the back already to begin with. So I would like to like slow down and walk aside Lorne with Gargar.
You did well.
Oh, no, I really didn't. On the amount of stuff I did, minimal. In fact, I tried using this, and I pull out my sword, but I didn't really know how to do things with it. But like you, oh boy, slicing and dicing. Um, are are you okay? Like are you are you are you okay?
Uh, I am I am fine. Uh, do you mean physically?
Oh no, that was not the question. I'm looking at you and I see you're perfectly fine on that regard. I mean like emotionally.
Well, I I truly would prefer to heal wounds than to cause them. But your creation helped prevent many injuries to our party. Thank you for sacrificing him.
Uh what that's what he was meant for, was to people see me and my brother and they think we're easy to mess with, but when Clank would come by, then it's just like when Megan saw him, she ran away. You know, it's not a great feeling, but it helps us be safe. So he did what he needed to do. I will make him. I'll make him again. It's as long as I have his heart, he'll be fine. He'll be back.
You are a noble creature.
No, no, not really. Um,
As you
I
wish.
do my best. I just like I gotta ask, and he looks at him again. Are you okay? Like, you murdered so many people back there. Like, do you feel bad about that, or no? I'm curious. I'm whole new to this whole thing, and he crumpled the crumpled card that's like dried up at this point. That is like the investigation card that got wet. Oh well, that okay, and I put it back in. I'm new to the whole adventuring thing, is what I'm trying to say.
I stopped concerning myself with the lives of those who forfeit themselves on the altar of evil long ago.
Hmm. What if you didn't?
Then I suppose such thoughts could burn one up from the inside.
God, you're just so deep with the way you speak. And when we get back, I just want to like sit down with you and understand your mindset of where you're at. And I'll be honest, like I I want to be able to help my brother, but I'm not really useful at this whole, and I like swing the sword and I hit a stone and it vibrates. I'm like, drop the sword and then put it back in the sheath. Yeah, no, I can make them, but I don't really know how to use them.
Um, Maybe we focus on improving your talents. What else can you do?
Oh well, I can like I can make things. Me and my brother, we can make things. He's way cooler than me. Much smarter. So charismatic. If you see, he's like 2 inches taller than me. No one really notices because I wear the big hat, but that's kind of like for show to pretend like I'm a little bit taller than him, but I'm not really. If you take off the hat and look, and he just goes through the whole thing.
Well, if you continue to work to make things to help us, I will continue to do my best to protect you.
Well, and I know you didn't ask for it, but like if you can help me, you say you want to help people, right? Now,
Always.
well, what if like if you teach me how to use this, then maybe I could like help you remember what it's like not to not feel.
uh, I would I'd be happy to give you lessons in swordsmanship.
I appreciate that.
Yes, my mother first taught me the ways of the blade. She is a powerful warrior, while my father is a healer. I really wish I was better at my father's work.
Ruben takes a deep breath. Okay. I will make you a deal then. If you help me practice the sword, I'll help you practice applying bandages.
I give him a firm pat on the back. Uh, make sure the claws are retracted. It's a deal.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Not like in a weird way or like a judgmental way, but
Don't make
I
it
don't
weird.
know.
It's only weird if you make it
I
weird.
make it. No, it's always weird if it comes to me. I'm sorry, I just can't help it. Oh, one last thing. Your proposal was very kind. And, it really meant a lot to me that you would have done that so soon, but I have to return this. And I give back that piece that you gave me. I feel we're just not there currently. And, to be fair, I'm afraid of you. So I find you to be a wonderful, terrifying individual, but I'm just not ready to commit. It's not you, it's me.
Oh, fully not understanding any significance of the exchanging of goods in that society. Very confused about that, but uh, I tell him, uh, it is those who would seek to harm you or our other compatriots that should fear.
Okay. God read an understanding. I'm just gonna go over this way now. Pick me up, Gagar.
Puppies. No, Loop just
Sneakily heard that refusal from 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 Rimmon and is like taking a mental note. And it's like, okay, so it's not permanent and it doesn't just happen. You can say no. You can say no. That's it. That's all.
Loop's just casually walking with a bag of glass and caltrops. Casually. I can hear you.
I know you can hear me, chat. I
Oh.
had myself muted during Rimmon and Lorn's exchange. But you guys step out of the tree line. There's the river. Most people are tired at this point. There's still like semblances of little campfires that were put out from the night before. This feeling like a better spot than any. You guys all set camp up again once everyone's across the river. And people begin to kind of settle in to rest the night away.
Do we have to cross this river again?
No, you guys do it with ease. There's no stress right now.
Oh, okay, good.
Thank you.
Well, we did have to fish like Rimmon out again with the stick, but
Fell in
it's okay.
once.
We had plenty of time. It was no urgent thing happening.
Rivers and holes are our weaknesses.
Well, that's the thing. We would most likely, well, not the rest of them, but we'd have to sleep outside to cross the river, right? Because the Gargar in the camp would not be a thing unless the people, vouch for her before we come in.
Oh, once you're back at the actual caravan?
Yeah.
Yeah. But remember, you guys sent the caravan on. So
Okay.
you just got
Okay.
back to where the caravan had last camp, where you guys started.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
There's no caravan. There's just like the remains of little bits of campfires that you can easily reset up camp for yourselves.
It's just like us and the victims and Gargar.
Yeah. An open country.
Arrange your watch throughout
out loud.
I'd arrange a watch throughout the night of the party and anyone still able-bodied amongst the rescued.
Does anyone in the party want to take different watches in that setup?
Yeah, Megan will take a watch. She'll journal during her time awake and keep an eye out. I don't know, whatever. Watch the middle one, I guess. That's probably after she gets her arm treated with whatever Inthera has planned, unless that's with the caravan, actually.
Yeah, she doesn't have her cart here.
Dang. Okay. At least, you know what? I'm glad it's a poison dart and not something that laid eggs in my arm, because that's what I have been
Oh my
fearing up
gosh.
until now. Cool. Excellent.
You asked
yeah.
how baby chimera come to be. But
yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, oh man. Yeah, so I think Megan's just gonna oh, hold on. There we go. Yeah, Megan's gonna journal and keep watch. She's gonna write all about her time that she's had thus far.
Lauren, I'm assuming you're gonna take a watch too.
Of course, yes.
Beginning or end?
I think I have the best dark vision, so whenever it's darkest, so toward the later when the moon's set.
Yeah. I guess Megan will take one where there's light. So
the first one then?
Yeah.
Just see Megan sitting there in the darkness, just blinking.
She's got her candle and a book.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She has a candle.
She's
Kamali has good dark
definitely
vision
not
as
going to
well,
use it,
so-
actually. She's just conveniently forgotten about it.
Exactly. It doesn't exist right now. But she'll be like a middle watch or whenever.
Polly, well, okay.
Because she can see in the dark as well.
Okay. Then I will start off with this. Megan, just give me a perception check.
Oh, thank God. Okay. All right.
So you settle in for. We'll have you be doing the first watch because you got the brighter moonlight right now during this time. And you settle in. You get your book out. You begin the journal, and you occasionally glancing around, remembering just the night before the battle that took place on this very road, where you met Cavalli, you met these two strange little goblins, the big automaton Clank, getting stabbed in the arm. And
That hurt.
That hurt indeed. You're journaling. You're keeping an eye out, watching the directions where you remember in the night before bandits popping out. A couple from the field across the road, a few from across the river, and you just kind of keep eyes on that when between lines. You look upon this group of strangers who you've rescued. You see how better they are now that you guys have come and gotten them out of that dire situation. And while, some of those people down there seemed friendly enough, they were operating in a larger bad thing. Nothing like you've ever dealt with before in your life.
We just had regular churches where I'm from. Just
Yep, regular churches, potlucks.
yeah.
And
Christmas plays, or not Christmas, but like seasonal plays, and a jamboree once.
and there's a bit of warmth that hits you with the fact that you have made all of these people's lives a bit better, a bit safer. As you're journaling, you suddenly are hit with kind of a memory. And you see in a underground basement complex, you're not 100% sure, a few steps down into this larger room with similar cages as you just saw inside the Chimera layer. But they're above ground, they're not sunken in. You see various creatures inside cages. And this memory leads you up to a larger cage with a chimera in it. It has a collar around it, like your goat had a little deer collar with a bell on it back on the farm. It has a similar collar around the dragon head and around the goat head and around the lion head. And it kind of comes up to the cage as you approach in this memory. And you reach out and scritch the bottom chin of the lion head, and it kind of purrs. And you kind of eventually shake yourself back out, and you're back in the field. A memory. It felt like a memory.
Oh boy, that was weird. Oh. Oh, my darling. Oh, I remember. Ouch. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go wake Lauren now. I think I'm good. I think I'm just tired. I think Megan probably goes to Lauren's tent and then just stands at it inside of it until Lauren wakes up without saying anything.
Did the sounds of distress, were they loud enough to wake me?
Probably
I don't
not.
know. Yeah, it was Megan.
Probably
Probably not. Yeah, I think she just stands there like outside of your tent, and all you wake up to just a shadow outside of your tent. Hi, Lauren.
Instantly recognizing the shape of the shadow.
Waving.
Very distinct. It's wide.
Yeah.
Um,
Are you all right, child?
yeah, I'm fine. I just think I need to go to sleep now. Can I go to sleep now?
I get up and um, As you wish.
Okay, yes. Okay, thanks. I think Megan actually, I don't know if I could like steal Lauren's like bedroll and just like pulls covers like right up
Yeah.
over her head and just curls into a fetal position underneath.
Yeah, I don't even flinch. I just go stand just outside of the firelight, to so that to shroud myself, and keep my ears perked as I uh, ruminate over uh, my little uh, magic sphere.
Go ahead and give me your watch's perception.
All right, you ready for the 7?
16's not bad. Oh. Yeah, the night continues on. You mess with your little device that you've been working on, little magical sphere, and keeping an eye out. Also feeling that there's that adrenaline that's still in you a little bit. It's been a while since you've been essentially on the battlefield, having to take lives. You kind of look at your medical kit, and think about all the messes ups, the clear out of practice you are of treating field wounds, not just treating people in back alleys, treating simple injuries on people. What you were dealing with today was essentially the same as when you were in the military, war wounds. Um, you just realize how out of practice you are, and that there's a lot of work to be done on yourself and with these new people. And there's a sense of camaraderie to be back in a party again, a group, a team. And you did good. You saved, you do a quick count, around 15 people. 3 more than you originally went in there to save. There's 15 people who are going to get to live out their lives because of your actions this day. Those are the actions of this little group you put together to go out and save them. There's that little sense of accomplishment.
I only hope that I can keep them together. Also, a little suspicious about the 3 newcomers. Definitely need to remember to keep an eye on them for any suspicious activities.
Of course. But the night is filled with the sounds of wildlife, the occasional distant howl, few night birds flying through. Nothing approaches your campsite.
Anything big enough for an ogre to eat.
Nothing comes out into the clearing to be seen. So
Yeah, and nobody thinks about like the amount of food you need to purchase for a household, and then suddenly you have a growing teen, and you're like, oh my
Yeah.
god, they're so expensive.
So whenever I wake Cavalli for the last watch, um, I'll go out hunting, because all of these 20 people need to eat.
mm-hmm. That's fair. So eventually you do wake Cavalli for her watch, and you head out to hunt.
Actually, I wake the caterpillar first.
He again has another hut with the not only the ceiling, but the walls are also made out of leaves. But there's a firm infrastructure of twigs on the inside.
Hello, little one. Are you ready for your watch?
This little
Come on.
caterpillar just looks up at you and like grabs a leaf and starts chewing on it.
Cavalli, it's also time for your watch.
Don't have a watch. What?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I
It's
made
still
tea.
dark.
Yes,
Made tea?
you
Okay,
got to
I'll
sleep
have
extra
tea.
long. There was a change of plans.
Okay. What? What's the change of plan? I'll have your tea. Can I have some tea?
Indeed.
Okay.
I
Here's your tea.
I have no milk for it, but
Okay.
yes, the mid watch that you were planning to take, I was awoken for. I believe that a young friend there had a disturbing event that she is unwilling to discuss.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm fine.
She's your
Stop.
friend though, right?
Sobbing.
Are you still crying? Oh my
Just
god.
so softly. Just softly.
Are you all right? What's going on? Has she been crying all the way through your watch? You didn't say anything? Are you okay? Do you want some tea? He gave me tea. Did he give you tea?
If she gets up, I'll give it to her.
No, Megan's gonna pretend to sleep. Deception roll. Yeah, that's
I
right.
guess she just sobs in her sleep. That's kind of normal, I guess. We'll ask her in the morning. I mean, you've been with her before. Has she done this before?
This is new. She's usually quite grounded.
I mean, with those legs, I imagine. But I think
It's gonna have like
I think
I don't
we-
even know 25-inch thighs. I have no idea what's happening now. Like,
Just
okay,
no
sorry.
side gap here, baby. All right. I'll continue talking to Lauren. We'll talk. We'll talk to her in the morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Uh, the goblin helped me a bit, but I think
Good.
we're all going to be okay. Where are you from anyway?
Not here. I don't know if you would know, really. It's nice though.
Okay. Just out from your homeland to grow a bit, I suppose.
Yeah. To grow and learn and didn't really learn. Which is not great because Megan gave me something earlier today and I didn't know anything about it, so zero learning happened. But I'm hoping, later on there'll be more absorption of information. Because it's fun. I think it's fun. And also just saving people is fun too.
It is. It does make the heart swell to save good people.
Yeah. And I don't recommend splattering someone's blood all over an altar or whatever that was. That's a 0 out of 10 experience. So don't do that. But everything else we've been doing, I think, is pretty good.
I think you're spot on. I'm quite tired now. I'll sleep just here. If you see or hear anything, don't hesitate to wake me.
I
And
won't. Thanks for the tea.
you're welcome. And as I turn in a circle and shrink down into a fox and just curl up at your feet.
There's gonna be a hilariously awkward moment where after she says thanks for the tea, she kind of like closes her eyes and then reaches over for a hug, and you're no longer there because you are now Fox. It's just, oh, okay, and just kind of like pats your head a few times. I'm on watch. All right. It's just, like gets Kashi up, just like you're on watch too, buddy. You gotta carry. You gotta do your part for the team. You understand? I'll give you a leaf too. You continue your late night snack if you need. She's gonna blearily take her watch.
Alright, go ahead and give me your perception for the watch.
I rolled well already. I feel like that time has come and gone. Okay, all right. Nice middling number.
You settle in with your tea and gotchi, and start to watch these strange surroundings. Everything is still so different, so new to you. You do sometimes wonder where the edge is. Where does this stuff end? Because where you're from, there is an end. Where's the endless sky? And you sit there, feeling the dirt below your feet. There's a nice cool breeze blowing through right now. There's the ever so slightest signs of color change on the horizon for the sun eventually coming up. You're briefly startled by an owl flying over and screeching and dashing into the woods, clearly holding on to something dangling from its talons. But after it disappears into the woods, all goes quiet again, and you're left with your thoughts. You're in these random people that you've rescued out of nowhere. Yesterday, or the night before, you were just walking along on a road to who knows where, and now you're caught up in whatever this is, brought here by supposedly Gotchi. At least according to the old woman. Whether she's telling the truth or not, you may never know. But
after a short nap, I would get up and go out on my hunting expedition.
Sounds good.
She start walking, be like, I saw something in the goodbye. Okay, I'll talk about it when you get back.
Oh my god. Molly.
I love it. Well, yeah, eventually the hours pass and slowly the sun crests the horizon, and one of the moons disappears over the horizon. And people slowly begin to awaken from their slumbers, gather up. Some people stoking the fires, getting some stuff going, scavenging around for a little bit of food that some of them grabbed on their way out of the dungeon. Lauren, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Okay.
What about athletics, though?
Very much as a survival.
I'm just trying to punch a deer as hard as I can.
I was thinking, stealth as a fox to get close to something big enough and then surprise it.
It's a survival to track things down.
Okay.
To find enough food to keep people going. You end up catching a rabbit, but you only get enough food to sustain yourself or one person, essentially.
Well, yeah, I have rations, but the fresh meat will definitely go to the ogre with a promise for more as soon as possible. I believe uh, I believe Cavalli is probably a better huntress. We'll get her to track down your deer, the first of your deer.
I thought all these people were deer.
These people are our charges. They are not for eating. They are for saving. Don't you feel a bit?
Save for later. Okay.
You know what? It's progress. I'll
Oh
take.
my
I'll,
god.
I'll take it.
Oh my god.
Ribbon's just sleeping
Baby
beside this
steps.
conversation. No, Lord, no. No, Lord, no.
Genuinely, like, as everyone's starting to get up, like, Cavalli wanted to just, like, squat next to Rimmon and wait until he wakes up to ask him about something. So, eventually when you do wake up, she's just kind of,
Hey, hey, hey. I had a quick question, if you don't mind.
Oh my. Other people than my brother. Not used to it. Hi,
Okay.
Cavalli.
Hi. Hi. Good morning.
Can we wake up my brother?
Sure, I guess. I wanted to know what that thing was that you took out at Clank. Can I touch it? What is it?
I'll be honest, I don't fully understand what it is. But if you want to touch it, you can. Like, just be careful though. Like,
she's gonna leave it in your hands, but, like, reach a hand out to try and
oh
touch
no,
it.
you're not taking it. Yeah, you can reach out to touch it if you try to
Yeah,
take it.
no,
I'll touch you.
she made no effort to either. It's just, she's just fascinated. She's never seen anything like this. It's like, what the heck is this?
No, and if you
Cavalli,
look at it, it's really.
roll me a fort save.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, all right.
no.
This is part of a plan. I knew this
Self-defense
was gonna
activated.
happen.
Poof.
I want you to know, I have a +10 to this. That was a natural 3.
That's
Asshole.
hilarious.
You immediately reach out your hand and you touch it. And the blue glow that it has kind of gets a little brighter. And your hand goes all tingly. And you kind of feel like there's suddenly a gust of wind from behind you, Cavalli, towards Rimmon. And Rimmon, you're kind of pushed back a little bit by the sudden gust of wind.
Excuse you.
Wow.
And for a moment there, Cavalli, your head kind of spins for a moment, and you suddenly you feel tired again. Feel like something drained. And for the day, you will have the fatigued one.
Yes.
So when she touched it, there was a violent reaction.
Yeah, so it started glowing more, and then there was this gust of wind, like how she usually like does gusts of wind, but not necessarily like her actively doing it, just something that burst.
Remen will like
That's
pull one
hilarious.
of his like pencils out of his pocket, puts it in his mouth with like a piece of paper. Touch it again! Touch it again!
I think she's so curious. She's gonna touch it again.
Rock and roll.
Yes.
roll a fort save.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Oh, that went down by 1 once I clicked on fatigue, so that's good. Here we go, baby. Hey, all right.
Hey.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nice.
Woo.
This time you like reach out your hand and touch it again, and your hand goes a little tingly, just not as much as last time. There's no gust of wind. Nothing happens. There's the glow from the orb never dimmed after whatever happened, so it's still slightly glowing more than usual from the original touch.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm tired, but this is
Hi.
cool.
You're tired. Oh, subject became tired after contact with core. What else are you feeling?
My fingers are tingly.
Tingly sensation through fingertips. What else?
I understand the universe. No, I don't. I don't understand the universe. I was kidding. That was a joke.
Scratches out
no.
the note.
There's a moment where she's like, "Oh shit!" and she's gonna look at Gachi and see if he's okay. Are you alright, buddy?
Gotchi's like hanging on to your tunic barely from the guts.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Well, it did blast Gachi off, so that's good. It felt like it activated something, like something. I don't know what it. This cool. So when you touch it, this is you don't get tingly.
No, I don't.
Wait.
Not
what-
that
what's
not that it doesn't do cool things when I touch it, but I don't get tingly. No.
Oh, well, you don't get tired, so that's probably good too. Because we just slept and I woke up and I felt okay, but now I feel tired again.
And he looks around at all these people waking up. We have so much we have to do, but like
Okay, I'm sorry.
when we have them, no. I'm happy. Oh, I'm overjoyed right now. But like when we have a moment where we don't have to worry about all of these people who are usually rude to me and my brother, I would love to sit and talk and learn more about you and why this happened.
Okay. Who was rude to you? Was it Eric? That bitch.
Just turns around. Just looking around.
No. It's just the general thing. They look at me and my brother and Gargar and they do the face. Like when they look at Megan and Lauren and you, they're like, oh. And then when they look at us, like, eh.
Oh. Okay. Well, what if I put a bow on your head? I think that'll make them smile.
No, it's that I don't want to be a clown. Me and my brother had to do that once before.
Oh.
No, but you're trying to dress us up to make us more appealing to others, which I don't feel is right. But I'm just, you know what? You're right. And he starts putting his hood back on and starts wrapping
No,
back
it's okay.
up. It's like, yeah,
I was kidding. No.
it's fine. This is better. This is right. This is the way it's supposed to be. Brother kicks him in the jaw.
Oh my god!
Ribbon, why?
You sleep too heavy.
Oh, it's fine. Night sleep.
Good morning.
What'd you do to him? He's never this angry in the morning.
Not mad. I walk away.
Just fishing around in one of his many pockets. Give this to Rimmon. It'll calm him down. He hands you a hard candy.
Do you have any more?
No.
Okay.
Walks off to Ribbon.
He clearly has more.
Just not. Just assumes you're honest. Walks after Ribbon to go chase him down with some hard candy.
I don't understand all these human camps and how these things work. He's just gonna wake up, drink something, whatever's around, and then he's gonna start tinkering with his things and preparing things for the day. Assuming we have an actual full rest and all that.
Yeah, you all get a long rest.
I haven't made one of these in a while, and I think we're gonna need it. The way this is all gone, he's whipping up something different. And then he's molding some of the glass and caltrops into some little weird, disgusting ball and plopping a fuse in it. And yeah, he's just making his preparations for the day.
Is Rimmon's background a confectioner?
You mean lube?
Sorry. Yes.
Okay, I was like, what happened?
You all look the same. It's confusing.
That's Lauren.
That's racist.
You're the
100%.
reason why we don't like people like you.
My bad.
No, I'm not a confectioner. I just know what my brother likes.
You all gather up camp, get all the
Rubbing his jaw.
survivors. um,
Asshole.
they- about an hour and a half of people eating, waking up, and getting ready for the day's walk. Gather up and hit the road again, heading southwards towards Rivers Cross, where the caravan said they'd meet you. And slowly you guys walk, and it's 3 days travel. Over those 3 days, nothing strikes you guys out of the ordinary. No bandits raid you. The days pass, the nights pass. No troubles whatsoever. You pass a few other travelers who look upon your group with curiosity. Sometimes someone explains, they stop to find out what's going on. Someone explains things and they nod and like sometimes offer a few rations to your group and then keep going. Rimmon?
When they are quote unquote distracted while having conversations, could I try and loot their caravan for sleeping bags so I can make a big pillow for Gargar?
Roll me a stealth check and a thievery check.
All right. Stealth
Oh,
20.
dang.
Thievery, come on.
Shoot.
Ah.
Close.
Now these are some tired, like road weary individuals, right? Right.
um you are able to successfully um steal a couple um of people's bedrolls and sleeping blankets. um I will say all of your adventuring party members do spot it.
I'll look at them. If they make eye contact with me, I will look at them and just keep shoving it in my bag. Like, yeah.
Megan meets your look with prolonged eye contact.
Cavalli. You know what
I
this
look
means?
away when it's Megan.
While you're looking at Megan, Cavalli's just unwrapping the candy and is just popping it in your mouth and just like slinks away.
In my mouth?
No, in Ribbon's mouth.
Okay.
Where the hell did you come from?
Rides the wind.
Sorry.
Well, you do successfully get a few bulk worth of sleeping beds, sleeping bags.
Cavalli, you know what this means, right? If he's giving her bedding, you don't think that
You're
Rimmon
trying to have a slumber party without us?
I know about two-person slumber parties.
Wait, what?
That's what I'm getting at.
Okay. Maybe. This is your brother. It feels weird. This feels weird. You want to talk to him? I don't want to talk to him. I
Nope,
just put
not
something in
about
his
that.
mouth, and you're thinking about slumber parties. This feels weird.
Nope, I'm not talking to him about that. That's his own business.
Okay, we should
We
ask
should-
Lauren to ask him about slumber parties.
That's good. He's bigger than both of us.
He is. He also slumbers a lot. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh,
I don't know.
no. But
But we should find out.
also, there's another me over there. Did you see them? Do you know anything about them?
I don't think so.
You glance and the image is gone.
Where'd they go?
Where'd you go?
There's someone we pulled from the pit. It's kind of like you.
Okay.
It wasn't me.
Was he around when I was like introducing myself to everybody? Like, Cavalli was
Yes,
and
yes, he
shaking.
was
Okay,
there.
okay. So I probably did meet him, but later.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, actually, he wasn't quite a me. He was close to a me adjacent,
Me
a me-ish.
adjacent. Okay. Huh. He kept saying I was perfect, and I don't know what that means or why he was saying it, but he liked my tattoos.
Is that who you found out about slumber parties about?
No. There
No?
was an unfortunate incident above a bar. I just prefer not to talk about it.
Okay.
I thought I was going to the bathroom and I found the wrong room.
Cavalli asked for no details, said okay, was ready for it to be over. Then she got the extra details. Okay, well,
Don't wander into
she just
to rooms you don't know, especially in public
tried
places.
not to. Very uncomfortably turns and tries to shout for the rest of the team. Hey, damn, it's gone.
Where are you going?
No, I'm nowhere. I'm here. We should talk about how damn it's gone.
No, okay. Actually, weren't there some? Well, no, I guess never mind. Lou wouldn't know that. Lou wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
He will go to Lorne though. Say, Lorne, if you're not busy, you're not in a very murdery mood. One of the people we saved is gone. At least one.
So I did mention that I specifically wanted to keep an eye on the three newcomers. Did he slip my
Yeah, you
bet,
do a
as it were?
quick recount, and yeah, you've only got 14 people.
Well, shit.
That little green-haired halfling is nowhere to be seen.
Nothing to be done for it now. We'll have to keep an eye out for them later.
I'd watch out for him.
Unless you think he was stolen, in which case we should try to seek him out. Cavalli,
Yeah.
would
Yes.
you be so kind and take a look around and see if you can find any tracks of a small one leaving the camp area?
There's a lot of
When was
tracks
it last
around.
time anyone saw him? Was it yesterday,
Uh,
last night?
Yeah, it was the day before.
Does anyone have, like, not necessarily us, but even the others that were traveling, did they notice that he went to bed with us? Or was it
Yeah, if you ask around, people do say that the original night he was there at camp.
Was there
Oh.
in the morning.
Hey, Thorn, was he there when you were watching?
Yes, there's 15
Yes.
people that than there in the first night.
I've been
Okay.
keeping count, regular counts, head counts.
So I was gonna tell you something this morning, and then you ran away, and then I didn't have anyone to talk to. But
I
I
was talking to you.
you were well, I was after your brother kicked you in the jaw. I'm just making everyone mad today, I think. But what I wanted to say was, in the middle of the night, there's like an owl flew by us. It looked like it was carrying something, but I didn't really like see it good, so I don't know what it was. So maybe
I know that you're not from here, Cavalli, but
Uh-huh.
it is not uncommon for birds of prey that hunt in the night to capture prey in the night.
well, what I mean is your watch was before me, and then my watch was after you, and if you had 15 and I had I didn't do a count when I count up. But what I'm saying is, what if he turned into an owl? Or maybe what if he turned into something smaller than an owl and the owl grabbed him? What if he's owl food?
Then his worries are over.
What about our worries?
Are you okay, Lord?
Yes.
All right, you say so.
I can't.
But you broke Twisted.
Good job, team.
Amazing.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, took 5 sessions, but we
well-
finally broke him.
Yep.
We did it.
Here's the thing: are you guys worried about Deadman coming back?
I don't know. It just seemed weird, right? Like we were weirded out by him a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Oh
what
yeah,
the
he was
question?
rubbing up
Well-
on my brother.
I was definitely weirded out.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, like, if you're worried about him coming back, we have the perfect bait.
Your brother.
Oh yeah, he was really up in my brother's business, all up and over his arms and stuff, and telling him he was perfect. Like, brother, I think you're great. You ain't perfect though.
Lube is rolling his sleeves down on both arms.
I mean, I think you're pretty great. Maybe we keep an eye out on Lube while we travel, and keep an eye out for owls.
Yeah. High five. I try to high five Cavalli.
Absolutely.
All right. But the days of travel pass. No other troubles. And as midday hits on the 3rd day, you spot a small, simple, you'd guess, fishing town located on the river, right where 2 rivers meet and become one. And just outside the town, in a large clearing, you see the caravan of carts all wrapped around a few campfires, waiting for the potential return of your party. You all begin to make your way towards it, and you see the halfling Steele, who sent you off on this journey. He spots your group from afar and comes out to meet you, and sees all the people with you. Spots the ogre and is a little hesitant, because
God, I hate that look.
he was one of the people who saw the ogre the night the attack happened, and knowing full well that it's the person who took away people.
Gargar
But-
works for us now. It's okay.
He nods slowly. I'll take your word for it. It's good to looks like all of you made it. Here's a quick count, and we've picked up a few extras. Well, I mean, is everyone okay? He turns to you, Lauren.
So I'll relay the broad strokes of the assault on the Raiders encampment. Do I think that he would be interested in all of the Chimera stuff? Okay.
No, I think it's mostly that people got back safe, that everyone's okay.
And I'll definitely give him a description of the one who disappeared. I really don't know about that one. I suspect that his abdication was of his own will.
Shifty and untrustworthy.
That or he
Huh?
turned into a mouse and then got eaten by an owl.
Or he was an owl who caught a mouse.
Very shifty. Very
Are you
touchy.
confused yet?
It's just 3 people talking at this person all at once.
Good to know. Good to know. Well, you all must be exhausted, hungry. Um, let's get everyone back
Yes.
to their carts. Everyone settled in. We'll leave
Uh,
tomorrow if there's anything you want to do in town.
Oh, where's our cart?
Do you have a cart?
Yeah, where's our 50 gold?
Yeah, we should get a cart. I'm sure
Yeah,
they're
and a bed.
probably looking over like all the people that were part of the caravan. Like, surely there's missing a few, and maybe they had a cart and it's free now.
You brought back all 12.
Oh, good job, us.
Well, hi. My name is Ribbon. This is my brother Luke.
Wait.
Adventurers.
He slips you a yellow potion. You're gonna try this.
You'll get your 50 golds once everyone's settled in. Don't worry, we've got the bags all prepped. And yes, Rimmon, we met the night of the attack.
I am exhausted because I cannot find the long rest button on my character sheet.
I made a silver tongue mutation and slipped it to Rimmon real fast before he tries to
Ooh, cool.
to talk a little bit here. So you gave an item bonus to deception, diplomacy, intimidation, and performance checks. Critical failures with any of these skills become failures instead. You also take a -2 item penalty to Arcana, Crafting, Lore, Occultism, and Society checks.
I get dumber. I get dumber when I get more charismatic. I love it.
Get some smooth
Amazing.
talking.
That's excellent.
But
It's perfect.
oh my gosh. But you all get settled in the caravan. You all get your 50 gold pouches. And you all level up.
What?
Yay!
Yay!
Rimmon,
Da, 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 da,
this
da,
is
da.
more money than our shop has ever made. We should definitely be adventurers.
Oh jeez, I have so many promises I have to keep very quickly. Look at her, she's getting hungry. Was it 50? You said,
But-
I thought it was 50 gold for the entire party, or is it 50 gold per person? Did I miswrite that down?
Shh,
The
Rimmon,
man
shut up.
said 50 gold each.
It's 50 gold each.
We're
Holy
rich. We
shit.
really are.
Oh, damn. God,
And who's
like,
he
oh,
you
God.
want anyway?
What if we kidnap people and then save them?
Stop.
The racket.
Meg's like nodding right now. I think her eyes kind of like flicker with dollar signs, like just briefly seduced.
There are plenty of stolen people out there to find without
Oh shit, did I
creating
say that out
any
loud?
more.
Rimmon, inner voice.
Hold on 1 second. Where is that button? Yes. I just look at you when you start talking about kidnapping people, and all of the happiness drains from the general area of our vicinity as it just pours into me into a black hole of an abyss, and I get a 21 intimidation on you.
No, Lord, are you okay? Please stop. I didn't mean it. It was a joke. I won't do it. Please don't look at me like that. Don't. I don't want to be the next bartender. I don't want to be the next cook.
The worst therapist ever.
Oh my god.
Heals through intimidation.
Oh man. But
And then I smile at you. Oh, you're a good chap.
Are you okay?
With a 21 intimidation, I think Rimmon will just, as soon as he's done like cackling, will just turn around and run away into the town. Just like, I don't want to be here.
How many of those heart candies do you not have?
I'll bust out one of the chewy ones for him.
Oh Jesus! Oh god.
Oh. But as the day progresses and you are able to take in a little bit of rest and recuperation after these several days of activity and marching, the sun begins to set on the little town, and we will pick up there next time.
Sweet.
Rock on. Good job, everybody.
That
Oh my
was
God.
excellent.
Flipping amazing.
Thanks, chat, for all the little chatties
Yes.
on the side, all the little
Oh,
quips
yeah.
and stuff. And thanks,
Thanks, chat,
yeah.
for being chatters.
Mm-hmm.
We need
Oh.
more confident Megan. I don't know what that was, but I was like,
That
yes,
was
for.
so cool. I'm in. I don't know what it is, but I'm in. This is
She's
great.
I know,
going to
right?
kill us all.
I don't know what it is
Yeah.
either, guys. I blacked out.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that was
So good.
excellent. That was very
It's so
good.
good.
Fantastic.
So we have 2 weeks to level up, which
Mm-hmm.
means I will get you my level up the day before we play again.
Always.
You have the character sheet.
That's
You
how
can
it
put
goes.
it in
I
yourself.
started doing it. Yeah, I started doing it right now because I was like, let me do it. I'm gonna forget.
Oh yeah.
It'll automatically do your health if you level up. Put the point up.
Oh, good, good.
Oh,
That's
Also,
cool.
I am not fatigued anymore, right? Assuming I didn't touch
Yeah.
the
It was
killing ball
the
every day.
single
Okay.
single day of fatigue.
Okay, good, good.
Unless you were trying to touch it again every day.
No,
I
Ribbon would
probably
probably
was,
chase
but
you
I'm
around
not-
the next day. He's like, hey, please, just touch it again.
Yeah! She's absolutely
So maybe
going
you were
to at
fatigued
least
the
look-
entire trip.
Uh,
Hero
It's-
point for
I-
Rimmon.
Everybody, don't spend hero points on Rimmon. He never uses them.
Yeah, I think
I
he's full.
literally still have 3. I've had 3 for like the last 3 sessions.
Oh,
He
We need to
used
make
one on
Rimmon roll
Clank.
more dice.
Yeah, I used 1 on
did,
Clank
yeah.
on the session 2, and then that was it.
and then never again. Amazing.
Thanks,
Ribbon's not a
Jamie.
hero.
That
Is that
was
why he's
good.
not using him? He doesn't think he's a hero yet.
Oh my
He's
god.
not.
He is. He is a hero.
Oh well, that's character growth. That's like episode 28 when Rimmon realizes he's finally a hero.
When he breaks out of
My
his
first-
villain arc.
My first use of a hero point. I am a hero.
I love hero points.
Oh,
Oh man.
So
Beautiful
good.
session, guys.
Yeah, that was
Glad we
lovely.
got to have a good, nice role play session for you all.
Yeah, it's good.
I
to
didn't
answer
kill
Kato.
anyone today.
Well, you didn't really have the opportunity, so
Yeah, exactly. There were no targets put before
To
you.
be fair, he had
So,
15 opportunities and he let them all live. So
I mean, you did try. It wasn't like you did try and kill animals in the woods.
it was the rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is a good question. COD wonders if anyone's thinking about cross-classing at any time.
Nope. Pure alchemist.
I mean, yeah, currently
Unless-
no.
Unless the story does something that makes me. I think I'm going pure alchemist for 2 reasons. 1, I've wanted to play an alchemist for a very long time. Finally have the chance, so I'm running with it. And 2, still learning Pathfinder, so I want to get like all the higher level stuff for like a single class and see kind of what all they get in the progression in Pathfinder.
Yeah, I think I feel the same way. It's like I'm pretty new to this, so I just kind of want to explore the class. Unless a story beat is thrown my direction, then I will obviously bend to the story. Which, by the way, just want to say, love the crew for like, particularly Foos for just being like, I'm gonna do this, which is like not the practical thing, but the right thing that Cavalli would do, which I freaking love, man.
Yeah.
Did that like 4 times this session, and I just like every time I'm just like, yes, this is how to play a TTRPG.
It's beautiful. That's what I
Yeah.
love too.
Oh, you guys are so easy to bounce off of, so it makes it great.
Yeah, it's very
I love
good.
it. No, you guys are amazing. I feel like every time, like Cavalli, or even seeing you guys interact with each other, I'm like, I I'm watching how this conversation is starting. I have no idea where it's gonna go.
Yes.
And I never do. Wherever it ends up, I'm like, fucking never called that. Fantastic.
That's why I like being in this seat. I just get to watch.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know how. We've been in numerous fights, but today was the first day I realized we have 0 casters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how that escaped my mind, but today when there was like you have to roll Arcanas, and I was like, that's for oh no. I know this is not good.
I thought you were a caster.
No, I'm not. I'm kind of like an airbender, to be honest. There's not a lot of
Okay.
casting happening right
Yeah,
now.
pretty much.
Got
Oh
it.
my god.
Lube is
It's
pretty
awesome.
decent at Arcana.
Lube is?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know, actually.
Yeah, thankfully, like
I
you
think
guys are good at it, but
I think Rimmon is too, right?
Yeah, Rimmon has a 9 in Arcana and now an 11 in Occultism.
Yeah, same
Jeez.
Arcana. That's it.
No, that's awesome.
I was trying to think of what I want to put my next ability point into. I'm like, we're dealing with a lot of occultism, so I think it would make sense that he's gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Oh, up at the expert.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm blopping my crafting up.
Okay. Oh man, this is so lovely, guys.
Yeah, you guys are the best.
It's a-
This is
You're a
always
you're a
fun.
wonderful crew, and I love having you all. And again,
And Rev, thank you for being an amazing DM too. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
especially the little the breaks where we had the short rest. It was a long rest, but having the little monologue moments were cool too. So thank you for everything you're putting into this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll find that I'll do that after big beats of the story. Is during your downtime, I will generally give kind of a internal monologue for you.
Yeah.
That is something I
I
like
love
to
it.
do. I know that sometimes as players we forget about things, or because there's just a lot of chaos. Sometimes it's nice to use that to like bring back past events and stuff, just to sprinkle them back in and bring them back to the forefront. Yeah. And thank you all for just running with them.
I'm terrified for Gotchi's life, by the way, guys. Gotchi is like, now you've made Gotchi so cute. And like, when you think of a caterpillar, how squishy they are. Like, you sit down wrong once, you bump into a tree branch. Like, that's all
Nope.
it takes.
Please understand that Foos is in paralyzed fear, but Cavalli doesn't think that far ahead, so she's like, he'll be fine. My shoulder is just it is an impenetrable object. It'll be fine. He's good.
Or we see a butterfly level up. That is actually a good point. I cannot wait for the day. That's going to be glorious.
Yeah. Yup.
Fantastical and
And, like-
resplendent Gotchi will be.
There
I
was
think-
genuinely a moment where that one NPC knew or spoke to him, so I was like, "Oh, okay, so this is gonna be like a cool animal companion that maybe he's like real durable." Oh no, she just talks to animals, and that's so caterpillar. All right, well, it's fine. Because the only reason I was looking forward to it was the knowledge of I won't have to worry about rolling over wrong and killing a caterpillar because it'll be a robust magic caterpillar. Nope. Still need to be very careful.
It
It's
is going to be funny when you guys are
hilarious.
trying to protect the catalyst of when it's transforming into a butterfly.
Yeah.
It's just carrying around the stick with it on and being like, we got to
Yeah.
protect this.
I think the
I'll make
Goblin
food.
Brothers need to make a caterpillar bunker to sit on our shoulder.
Yeah.
Yes. Or like a
Oh my
caterpillar
god.
armor suit.
Exactly. That's amazing. It looks like it's supposed to be like a pauldron, but it's just like a bunker for the little caterpillar on my
Mhm.
shoulder. Perfect. Oh, that's awesome.
That's beautiful.
But yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite part though is just I like delving into all of your characters to be like, I just want to know a little bit more right now.
Yeah, I have questions for Megan
Yes.
after her.
Megan.
Megan.
Yeah.
How does Megan?
I think it cracks you up because no one was awake to
Wait,
know about
yeah.
it. The
Yep.
players are all like, but we can't do anything with this information.
Yep.
It's great.
Nope.
So good.
I love it when there's information you can't do anything with.
That's very good. It is very good.
Does Megan
Gives you something to look forward to.
stop crying at any point?
I feel like Megan's been kind of just like a little bit quiet and jumpy. So whenever somebody like if somebody talks to her, she's just like, "Oh, come here is real. Come here is real. What? Oh, hi." No, it's just kind of been those moments for the next 3 days as you guys were walking.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Also, it was followed by a very like sad moment, but with Rimmon, uh, his reaction to the bow and everything. And Kamali's like, "I'm so sorry," and like she didn't even get a chance to process or word that because you then turned around and kicked your brother in the jaw.
Yeah, that's great.
I was dying. Like, oh my god, that was
Yeah,
such a great scene. Like,
wasn't expecting that.
Ruben doesn't deal with with his emotions very well.
Our
oh my
therapist.
god,
Hmm.
so good.
You know,
Oh
if you
my
can't do,
god.
teach, right?
Yeah.
Gosh.
You know, dress yourself up so they'll like you more. Yeah, no, totally. I've never done that in my life. Hey, wake up.
Uh,
Not in the shin, not in the side, just straight for the jaw.
In the
Right.
jaw, and he was asleep. Like if he was awake, it doesn't make it much better, but there's at least a chance to defend yourself. But that was just straight boot to jaw.
You better
It goes
watch
from
out for the
asleep
candies.
to unconscious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is a difference.
Oh my god.
One involves brain damage.
Amazing.
Oh,
Such a
so
good
good.
scene.
So good.
Oh, my face.
But with that, let's go one more round of telling us where we can find you all during the week, real quick. And we'll start with Dirty this time since he was dropping in and out last time.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It turns out when you turn the background image off, it stops booting you out of things. So thanks for that, Fusca. But yeah, I run the Dirty Rollers. You can catch us live on Wednesday nights at 6:30 p.m. Eastern for our Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign. And sometimes I'm able to sneak other streams in here and there, map making or playing a game or something. But Wednesdays is our regular day. So come hang out with us. Watch us hang out in the Feywild and make deals with hags.
Indeed. Then Nikki.
okay. Yeah. I guess I'm Nikki Nerds Out. You'll see me streaming on the weekends, Saturdays and Sunday. Saturdays, I kind of do a creative stream and am currently trying to work on a novel writing but in space. And then Sundays, I'll be starting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because I love JRPGs. So come hang out for that. It's a really good time, and I will somehow be sneaking in Sea of Stars as well. But yeah, it's just a cozy stream of chatting and awkwardness. I don't know. And then I'm obviously here on Mondays, and I try and I get myself involved in the D&D community however I can. So you may see me pop up elsewhere or else. Yeah, supporting other
Indeed.
streams. So
And then, of course, we got Twisted.
Twisted, that's me. So yeah, so very twisted on Twitch where I stream games, a little bit of RPGs. Recently picked up Lords of the Fallen. Haven't played it yet, so I'm gonna stream that from the get go and see how that goes. Also Enshrouded, Valheim, those kinds of things. Baldur's Gate, and a lot of MechWarrior. Because it's so much fun. And other than that, you can find me on Discord at Twisted Realms, and I have a channel there called Pets. And if you go there and you put pictures of your pets in the chat, I will put them into the scroll that's displayed while I'm playing MechWarrior on my overlay.
Aw.
So so you can see your own pets there. Yes, ma'am.
I'm just gonna sneak it back. I just realized I do have in my Discord sort of Friday night one shots. We haven't done them for a while, but there is one coming up that people can join, and it's a PvP one shot. And so I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm signing up, and we need some players. So if you're interested, I guess swing on over to my channel and dip into the Discord. It's on April 12th. But signups before that. So just if you're interested, would love to have you.
Nice.
Very fun.
Outstanding. That sounds like a lot of fun. But yeah, that's me.
And then we got Fuzka.
Hello. I hope you don't hear the sound of washing dishes in the background because my husband is taking care of that. But hello, I'm Foos. I have a couple of things going on this week. This week's a little bit different. We don't have Saturday. We're going to be off, but on Thursday we're continuing our Awakenings short series. We're actually on the last two series. It's a series where everybody starts off dead and they're exploring the afterlife. And two of them have disappeared, so there's only three left now, and they get to finish out the next two episodes together, which I'm very excited about. And then Friday, third time's the charm. Hopefully, we're trying to finish a years-long run campaign. This is literally the last episode. This is a character I've been playing since high school, which was wild. We did take like a huge break in between, but we're essentially concluding the story this Friday, so that's going to be very exciting and I'm sure emotional. But I'm very much looking forward to it. And yeah, I'm here every other Monday as well. And it's awesome. But that's it for me.
And then lastly, the Grim Quests.
Hi. Currently, I play mostly story-based games. I'm working on Banisher's Ghost of New Eden. A lot of fun, like colonial Ghostbusters. A lot of emotions. And then Saturdays, I run my D&D homebrew game. Yay.
You guys got to go check out all these people if you don't already. But I think most of you do. But do it. Double check them out. But yeah. Again, thank you all for being here, hanging out with us as we go through this wonderful little story. And we will all see you again in 2 weeks.
Yes, thank you out there
Thanks
in
for hanging out.
Bye,
Adios, everybody.
everybody.